Down the tubes.
Theme song. What do you ask me, Brandy?
Okay, so at this point,
What the heck's up,
the
Brandon?
theme would be playing.
Is it now?
What the heck's up? What the heck's up, branding?
But wait, Sam, can you see the screen share?
Your eyes are all
Art,
red,
a
Brandon.
reasonable- Art, a reasonable truth. Centerpiece, official audio plus lyrics.
Yeah.
Dude.
Centerpiece is his name?
No, a reasonable truth is his name. Art.
Yo, what's up? My name's Centerpiece.
I'll have to hide this.
He's got like a little flavor saver. It's his centerpiece.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're
Dang,
never
Brandon.
live ever. So in
It's
that
live.
sense, no. But
Damn, Brandy.
Dang, Brandon. Your
Dang,
eyes are all red.
Branding's acting cranky.
Brandon ate a huge edible before this episode.
Yeah, Branding hate a huge edible.
He did a 40 milligram edible. Yeah. He did a sour mango gummy.
Nice. I didn't. I couldn't procure any gummies for
I'm a
this
bit of a
podcast.
That sucks, dude.
Oh wait, what? That didn't work out?
That's crazy.
I placed an order and it just
Just
took
went away.
It was just an hour and they hadn't packed it. It was just like verifying my
Jeez, you
information.
think those
for
people
an
would be
hour.
so on it?
Yeah, you'd
then I
think they'd be on
canceled.
top of it. It's a bureaucracy in the weed stores.
The weedocracy.
It's all right. Yeah, there's a lot of
Also, for the
bureaucracy.
listeners, we don't do any of that stuff.
No, in
I was
real
using-
life,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I can't do weed because like I just instantly become so paranoid. Like my brain doesn't work. It's really crazy, actually. What
Yeah, I
happens? But
understand that.
the only
Brandon
way
only
that
has
I
like
can enjoy.
3 brain cells, so two get
Well,
taken over.
the only thing I can do is I can take like 2.5 milligram THC gummies or mints or whatever, and when I take those, the only effect is I just go to sleep instantaneously. Like I get so tired that I just lay down.
Sounds nice.
It works, but I mean it's not like an enjoyable. Like it doesn't feel like a high that I'm enjoying or something.
Yeah.
It just feels like medicine.
Well, I think they didn't give me my
Just
gummies
medicine,
because
baby.
I was using a fake ID.
Just for fun.
I just figured, I don't know, I'd try and use a fake ID. Okay. Centerpiece.
Down the tubes.
Yeah, so it's good that we let this simmer a bit, this topic, because I have some cool stuff, and some
Yeah,
updates to show.
Do you want to introduce what is our topic for this episode?
I don't really know. It kind of got away from me, to be honest. I guess financial too, but
FinTube. But the thing is, these days, FinTube and CryptoTube, they're kind of synonymous. NFTube.
if you're on FinTube, you're probably on CryptoTube.
It's true. I mean, like, if you're on FinTube, a lot of those people are gonna be talking about how you can use crypto to like make passive income or crypto to escape, like various financial
Check this out.
stuff. I was thinking we could intro with a sort of but since the topic's money, we could show a money ritual. Just a quick tutorial.
On how to make money.
Yeah, on how to make money. Just a really quick one.
Do you have something?
Yeah, so this is just, getting us on the topic. This is just a sort of good luck video.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it right now. I think I found the single biggest productivity hack of 2021. It's this Google
Probably
Chrome
not.
extension called Speechify, and it literally does my reading for me.
Literally does my
So let's say
reading
you
for
have
me.
I don't even do it anymore.
Long email from your
Sam,
boss.
are you
Oh,
there?
at least it sounds really
Wow.
good
You
too.
passed
I'm
away.
here.
10 minutes.
At least it sounds really
Or
good.
you're cramming for an exam the night before, but can't bear to keep your
Yeah.
eyes open for
Sam
the
passed.
results.
High
Can you
quality.
imagine trying to cram for an exam by listening to
Or
this
you're
read for like
reviewing a
hours?
legal document that could
You are
change your
reading
life
a dense
forever.
legal document.
Or you're proofreading your
Your
Doing-
thesis is huge.
trying to do a history paper, and it's like, in ancient China, the Yuan dynasty instituted a racial caste system.
The people of the steppe couldn't take it.
To make sure there
The
aren't
steppe
any
warriors were
gaps.
based.
Hello, everybody. My name is Scott. This is going to
What's
be
up,
my
Scott?
first video in a series that I'm going to be doing.
Awesome.
Wait,
Just
Scott
a
looks like
short video. Just
Scott looks like those guys. You know those little guys that you get, and they were like they're like hard plastic. and you throw them down. They're like all like
The parachuters?
they're all kind of sharp guys. They're kind of sharp guys, and then you throw them down. The little guys are standing. They're like X bodies. They're like bodies are like
Man,
X's.
every detail you're adding.
Are you
takes me
talking about the
further
things
from
you throw on a
understanding.
window and they wipe down they goo down the window?
Damn, what are you saying?
No, that's
Both
what
of
I'm
you.
talking about.
Are you talking about that?
And talking about that, it looks like you did one of those. You threw one of those onto a pineapple.
What?
And then he's wearing
I'm
and he's
so-
wearing and he's wearing
Yeah,
he's
I see what
wearing
you're
a
saying.
Tommy Bahama.
He's wearing
wearing
a
a brain
really
spooner.
nice.
These are guys.
Tommy
There's
Bahama.
little plastic toy men that you use to clean windows. What are you saying?
No, you never remember those? You throw them out a window and they go flunk, 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 all the way down. They're like sticky.
Yeah, they like
Oh,
yeah. They fall down the window and they're like their bodies are X's.
Their bodies are X's and they get all
And the
bunch
last
of
man
dirt on 'em.
standing, the last man standing wins.
Yeah, well, that's a game that you must have played.
That's what this guy looks like, but just more like kind of a pineapple style.
I think he kind of looks like a White Walker, but I think you're right about what you said.
Looks like he looks like a White Walker with
like
like
a normal dad White Walker.
God, I wonder what he has to say though.
Yeah.
Let's see what he has to say. Yeah,
Let's hear him out.
Let's hear him out.
But I'll explain it again. There's certain things that interest me.
Wait, hold on. Wait, pause it.
Yeah, for sure.
His voice sounds crazy.
He
You
sounds
guys think
like
so?
one of those little toys. One of those like they're like little plastic hamsters. You know?
Yeah, and what do they do?
They have like little anime expressions. They're little plastic hamsters, and there's like little sort of like Polly Pocket like sets. You can kind of fit
What
them
kind
on.
of packaging? What kind of packaging did they come in?
They have a voice. They have a voice.
Hamtaro. He
Oh,
kind
they
of
had a
sounds like
voice.
a little Hamtaro.
Hamtaro. That's a show. I thought.
Yeah, but they made little toys.
That top.
Yeah. Do they make noise?
Yeah,
In
they
your-
sound like this guy.
In your head, they did, or
Well, no, on the show, this guy kind of sounds like
Right.
this.
Oh, there was yeah.
I'm imagining
Okay,
the
well-
toys in the show sound the same.
right.
You know, you look at a toy, if there's a
You-
show associated with it, you're going to assume that the
Yeah.
toy's voice would be the same as
I think that's fine for you to think.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
a belief I hold.
absolutely.
As Sam would
No,
say, there's something I
absolutely.
believe about Hamtaro toys. It's a
Yes.
belief that I think to be so.
Polly
Yeah.
Pockets were cool.
Polly Pockets were cool. You know what? I got in trouble for playing with them. Well, not in trouble. That's not the right word for it, but I went to this like thing that was like
Got a spanking.
daycare. I was in this thing that was like daycare on campus at my elementary school, like one of the portable classrooms, you know. After 3, you
Okay.
would go to it.
Sounds sad. Man.
Waiting for your parents to pick you up, and
Yeah,
she
it
had
sounds
toys.
brutal.
She was a real asshole, actually. Her name was Jamie, and in
Who?
retrospect,
Probably
like,
listening.
she was such an
Is she a
interesting,
teacher?
kind of classic, I guess, white trash type. She had like a mullet, and she was really tall, and she was really mean.
Tall and a
also.
mullet, a classic white trash.
And like she just was. It's just so whatever you're picturing, and you know that's not a very
7
kind
foot
term,
tall.
but it seemed like it back then. But
Right.
anyway, one of the toys there was Polly Pockets, and I thought they were cool. And I remember there's this kid named Ronan who was my bully. Like
Mm,
in real life, I had a guy who was my bully. You know what I mean?
mhm.
He was a real asshole to me,
Singled you out.
and he was like, you know, essentially calling me gay. I guess
you
for
probably
playing-
you know how many bored apes he probably owns now?
Probably none. I don't think he did very well in the rest of schooling after that point.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
As long
no,
as
it's
you got-
true. In fact, that kind of enhances it. If you don't do good
Yeah.
at school, you're more likely to be rich off NFTs.
Yeah, you just get right in there.
Yeah, college makes you dumb, honestly, these days.
That's true.
But anyway, there was this sort of plot twist where like, so he would make fun of me for being gay for playing with Polly Pockets, and then like his older brother, who's probably named like Mason or something, he came over one time. He's
Sure.
like, "These are kind of cool," and then he started like playing them with me, and then like Ronan came over, and he was like about to make fun of me for being gay for playing with Polly Pockets, and then like Mason was also there, and so it was like, hey, like he's with me. Like these actually are pretty cool, Ronan. So why don't you back off? His older brother.
Oh, that sounds
Pretty cool,
that's
like an
pretty sweet.
armistice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a cool day.
Yeah. He also stabbed me with a plastic spork one time.
Do you do any
The
damage?
younger brother.
The younger brother, Ronan. Yeah, Mason. He was
47
sort of neutral.
Ronan.
their parents were part of a crazy like cult level, like a Protestant cult of some kind.
Yeah, it's called Protestantism.
Nice, dude. This is a Catholic podcast.
And in
Should have
Mystic,
never gone
where
splitters.
I'm going to be going through some of these because they interest me, so hopefully they interest other people. This one is going to be on salt, on how we can use salt and how people use salt to gain money and get abundance in their life.
Sure.
Right.
They use salt in many other things, but we're going to just today.
He looks
talk about
abundant. If
getting
you look at the
money,
back of his home, kind of like
from salt,
scope the
using salt to
apartment
gain
he's in, he
money
looks
in
super
the
rich.
Mansion-esque.
Yeah.
So
Looks
what
really
we're gonna
abundant.
do is at the beginning of the lunar cycle, preferably. but
Preferably.
a lot of times we just do it on the first Sunday of the month. What you want to do is get a tablespoon of sea salt. So I have some sea salt here in a little cup. I have a tablespoon.
Call that a dish. Small dish.
Got him.
I have a clear glass,
Thank you.
smooth glass,
Thank you.
Smooth.
Smooth.
and I have
Key detail.
some water.
Oh.
What we're gonna do
Tap,
is
is
have a
it-
bowl to mix it in.
Doesn't
So
matter,
what we're
man.
gonna do is
The
we're gonna
spirit's
take
now.
Filtered.
a cup, and we're gonna take a teaspoon or a tablespoon of
Which one
sea
is it?
salt. It has to be sea salt. You don't want to use refined salt because this
dude's hair is made out of sea
It has
salt.
to be sea salt. You
Yeah.
put it in the glass. Then we're gonna take our water
Ape.
and we're gonna put it in the cup.
I'm hape. I'm totally hape for this. I'm all haped up.
There we go.
Okay, so he's made salt
And
water.
what we're gonna do is set that aside. Now we're gonna take a wooden spoon.
It's all
And we're gonna
burnt.
stir it.
Looks like
Stirs
that looks
it
like
with the back end of a
that's
wooden
the
spoon.
yeah. Well, that makes you wonder: could it be a wooden rod, or does it have to be a
We
spoon
will let it
backwards?
sit for
I think it has to be a
1
spoon
hour.
backwards.
Sit for 1 hour.
with the magic of video. An hour has passed.
Is this bastard gonna drink it?
So now what we're gonna do is, now that the hour has passed, we're gonna take our
Wait.
water.
I have to see something here.
Did
You
he
know how when
even do
people
an
say,
edit?
yeah, whenever you say now with the magic of video, it's the hour has passed. Usually that implies that you're gonna cut it or do like a time lapse. But he just kind of means
Now
like,
what we're gonna do is,
you
now
know,
that
video's
the
not
hour
really
has
involved.
passed,
He could just say like we're gonna
take our water
pretend.
that has been sitting for an hour.
No, I think he
With
edited
salt.
it, man.
I don't
So
think
we're
he
gonna-
did,
We're
man.
gonna take our water that has been sitting for an hour with the
He's
salt.
really good at.
Yeah.
We're gonna
You don't
take
even
our
realize.
water
Place
that has been
and-
sitting for an hour. Now
He's got it
that
all
the
marked
hour has
out.
Passed, we're gonna take our water that has
Okay.
been sitting for an hour. Is now that
What are,
the hour has
what are we
passed,
gonna do?
We're gonna
Huh?
take our water
Oh, yeah.
that has been sitting for an hour with the salt.
He's gonna dip his head in there,
pour it
that
into
big
a
bowl.
Uses a lot of different kitchen.
Yeah,
Kitchen
you gotta have a
pieces.
lot of
Now
stuff.
what I'm gonna do is
Yeah, a lot
I'm
of
gonna
stuff.
Take, and I'm gonna rinse my hands with this. And while I'm doing that, rinsing my hands, I'm gonna say salt is protective and it will help me to multiply my money.
He has to read this.
Never lacking in my home. We'll say that a couple of times. Salt is protective.
I
It will
want
help me
that
to multiply
tattooed
my money and never be
on my
lacking
back.
in my home. Salt
Salt is-
I'll never be caught lacking
to
in my home.
multiply
Why my money
will never
ne-
lack in my
lack
home.
in my home.
Now that we're doing that,
These hoes never
what you
catch
wanna
me
do
lacking.
is
Money in
start drying
abundance
your
in my
hands,
home.
but you don't want to use a towel. You don't want to use anything. What you want to do is
Oh, just push the water into your hands.
What you want to do to dry your hands is just
Tiny little claps.
and
clap
let
them.
them dry by clapping your hands and air drying them.
What?
What this is going to do is
God.
will give us
This is why I love YouTube,
um,
man.
money in
absolutely.
abundance and
Yeah.
throughout the month.
Just for the
Will
month.
also give us a positive chi that we're going to have.
Oh, that's just kind of a
So-
bonus they threw
Yeah,
in there on that
some
one.
chi on the
Just a
top end.
positive
Thing to
chi.
do at the beginning of the month.
Little chi
Very
cherry on top.
positive.
Will
to do.
help you to have money and abundance in your household.
He's really scrumming it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
a
he's
little
doing more
claps.
claps. His hands are gonna get too dry. They might start
Okay.
cracking if he keeps clapping like
We'll
He's
that.
do
in-
that.
he looks
And then
like he's in
once your
pain.
hands dry, then you can.
He's
go
in
about
physical pain.
and do whatever it is that you do. But this is
Whatever the hell you
Yeah.
fucking do.
dry,
Not really a showman, I would say. This guy.
and we do that. Okay.
Okay.
Someone else is filming.
There is
What?
a better way to make money with Amazon.
Now,
than
hold
selling
on.
Physical products. Introducing the Mickelson twins.
Huh.
Hi, I'm Christian, and this is my twin brother Rasmus. And we discovered this new
Hi, I'm
little
Christian.
known
This is
Amazon
Rasmus.
model that is
We're
way
Nordic
better
white
than
men
trying to
from the
sell
top
physical
regions
products
of
on
the
Amazon.
Arctic
This is pretty
Circle.
These
simple.
guys
Just
are
once
crazy
and it
looking.
pays you on repeat, even if you do nothing. Like Elsa here, who says, "I do nothing, and there's an extra $1,000."
I do literally nothing.
You could even do nothing.
Here's
like
a
this
quote.
testimonial from Elsa where she says, "I do nothing."
this in order to make money with Amazon. But
We
that is
sell
not the
runes
case.
on Amazon.
There's this new Amazon
This guy
income
looks
model
smart.
that doesn't
You know,
require
some
physical
people just the
products
way
at
they
all.
talk, you think they sound
That's right,
smart.
and because you don't need
Look
to
smart.
buy a bunch of
I like how they
inventory,
have
you can get
fake
started with
Amazon
little money.
employees.
Plus, it's a very simple
Say
model, so
what?
it doesn't require any prior business experience, and it doesn't take up a lot of
Prior
time. All you
business
have to
experience?
do is click the link below to attend.
Oh, we don't even get to know what it is, huh?
I love these boys. They're big dropped
This isn't how your
VTs.
parents
and
made
the-
money. Okay?
Yeah, wow.
They
Those
also
are
They're
do
hanging
internet at
necklace.
their fingertips. Now, those Amazon boxes, they represent the old way of making money with Amazon. And
Right, but
these
we don't have to do that anymore.
represent the new
Oh.
Check out these real reviews from people who sign up
Whoa.
for a free webinar and start making money while we destroy the old way. After attending the webinar,
Okay,
Tom
cool.
said he spent most of the day
Wow.
kicking himself for not doing this sooner. Eric is so glad
this
he found
rocks.
a new way to make money with Amazon. He says just a few months after getting started,
What he
I'm
said.
already earning $4,000 a month. And
This
don't
is-
forget about
this is-
Those
profits.
are
Since he
real.
started
This is
making
exiting.
real
This is
things
exiting reality.
People are saying.
I'm losing it on this one.
Before. He says,
No.
simply put, this shit
Can't be doing
works.
that.
You can be like those people and make a full-time income with Amazon. Doing
I
something
gotta
that
get out of
requires
here.
Yeah,
This is
no, that's pretty
I'm
horrible,
getting
honestly.
untethered.
You don't want to click?
Like, go to the website.
It's the new way of making money.
Can you go?
It's the new way of making money with Amazon. We can't get into
This
salt
is-
prosperity world, dude. Although this is pretty cool, I will say. This is kind of sick. Salt is considered a good luck by many cultures.
In order to get rid of bad luck, you can take a pinch of salt and throw it over your left shoulder. Throw the salt over the right means more bad luck.
Oh God.
Whoops.
Why would anyone ever do that then? Why would anyone ever throw it over right?
If they forget.
It's from a time when people got those confused more frequently.
Sprinkle salt in the corner of each room.
You want to take
Everybody
us away?
will think you're super normal.
Everyone will say, "Please, mommy, stop. You're scaring us."
Mom, we like when you do that. When you put
When you
salt all over
protect
my
us
room.
with salt. We love that.
I just wanted to show. I want to. Well, can you maybe drop a hape in the
A
zero?
hape in the chat. Well, a big part of finance, a huge part of modern finance is NFTs.
crypto writ large.
Everyone's heard of them. And something that I personally love about NFTs is that, like, okay, in the days of old, let's say stocks, right? Your old stocks. If someone was trying to convince you to like buy a stock, right? They'd say like, oh, well, the company's really innovative, or, their CEO, he's like this really smart guy, something like that. Then you move on to crypto. Crypto, it was like, oh, well, this one lets you buy like books in Singapore instantaneously, or this one, like, it'll get all rich style quickly. Everyone that buys in makes 100x, whatever. Those are what actually what people would say about crypto is like, oh, the creator's really cool and they're like a computer scientist and they invented this app too, so they know what they're doing, blah blah blah. But with NFTs, what's so cool is that like the fundamentals of NFTs are just like the dopeness levels, like the sickness of the images. So like, even though supposedly that, because if you make fun of NFT nerds and you're like,
Well, there's a lot of them there's a lot of them that are like pretty styling.
yeah,
and then, like,
exactly, and they're
there's some-
super viral.
There's like virality to it, but there's also like kind of a like epic quality to some of them, and like
Yeah.
I would say that like the ones that are like long-term earners, like
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be,
Like your
mad
ETF
returns.
equivalent NFTs.
Yeah, they're like super
Solid.
That's a good way
Like
to
they're
say
gonna
it. Yeah.
work.
Yeah, well, they're just like they're like just like super zany, kind of like sometimes like kind of wacky, zany, this
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Kind of like
But then sometimes they're just like normal style, but like sick art.
yeah. And that's the thing about him. So
Yeah.
like because of that, there's now people have realized that, and so dopeness has become like the number one thing you want to imbue your NFT with.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So like here's an example. This is a trailer for a new NFT. People are really excited about because everyone knows Bored Apes. Everyone knows Bored Apes, which are like, let's face it,
That's old hat.
they're kind of stupid because Bored Apes are like they're 2D and they're only normal apes. You know, Bored Ape Yacht Club. Enter the world of hate.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
Do the hape
Do the
walk.
hape walk.
It's still just a static image at the end of the day, though. Just-
Coming soon, Hate Beast. So this is Hate Beast.
It's the same
Couple
model.
cool things about Hate Beast.
It's the same model of just like a portrait of.
Go to
like, a ape.
Fraudsy, Hape Beast.
Just a bust of an ape wearing a hoodie.
But
Yeah.
here's what I love though.
He's
People-
wearing a Supreme hoodie and
So people were legitimately trying to hape up Hate Beast. But what's funny to me is like, so even though people talk about it as if like the fact that they're apes like makes them inherently worth more. It's like because Bored Ape Yacht Club did well, people are like, well, think about it. Bored Apes did great. And Hate
yeah.
Beast is also apes, but they're 3D. So this one's gotta do numbers. And they're all it's something so they're all 3D and they're all wearing like streetwear. It's like a ninja ape wearing like Supreme.
well, one was wearing like a football
Was it-
helmet and he was like spinning around.
Hapes. I mean, it's like a little bit of a play on Bapes.
I
Right.
think actually, Sam, what it is it's we all
Hype.
know the word hype beast,
Okay.
but what if it was
Right,
what if it was
right.
hape?
Right. Okay.
It kind of rolls off the tongue.
What if it was
too.
an ape?
It's hype apes. It's hype
apes.
Hype.
Hapes going hape.
Yeah.
Hape mode
Okay.
activated? A collection of 8,000 unique NFTs.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh, that was
Okay,
wearing
they're
a
like
Giants
they're,
hat.
they're wearing like bucket hats and sort of like cool sunglasses. They're more hypebeast. Yeah, I see.
They're way
They're,
more
they're
hape
like
than Bored
street,
Apes.
yeah,
Yeah.
streetwear hapers.
Yeah, way more streetwear
But you know what it is? It's like
oriented.
I think the weird thing that I've realized about NFTs
Hi.
is that they sort of involve like magical thinking. Do you know what I mean? Like
Trolling
Yeah,
NFT owners.
sure.
like
Yeah.
in the same way that like astrology is kind of associated with like women, I feel like the now new sort of bro equivalent is NFTs. Cause like
Sure.
they
Yeah.
don't really have any sort of intrinsic or functional value. I mean, they could have a functional value, but that's not how these people like the hate beast isn't functional. And so they're like, why is it cool? And they're like, it's sick, it's dope. This one like has the same watch as me.
I'll show you some. And that
And the idea of them being
I
they're
can show you
not
the
art.
dance.
They're not art like in any traditional.
Can I show
Alright,
you
guys,
the
in
dancing
this
hate?
video, I'm not
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
to buy Bored Ape, my first original Bored Ape.
Well, here's the thing that I want to say that is
We
like
gotta
that
get to
magical
that guy.
thinking thing is that like, so I've seen this thing. If you look into hapes and
Sure.
apes, right? People will be like, how to do this to your NFT, right? They'll say like, how to put your NFT on a shirt. But it's like at that point, it's not the NFT on a shirt, right? It's just an image. Like you could have done that
Mhm.
anyway. You don't need to own the NFT to like,
But that's clout.
yeah, it is major cloutness. Cause like, so for
That's
instance,
a big part of it. They all claim that like it's the dope factor of like having the sickness of like owning it.
Right, exactly. But it's just funny because they talk about it as if you couldn't. So like, I found this guy who gave, quote unquote tutorials, and his tutorials are how to make. Wait, hold on.
Whoa,
His
Blancos.
tutorials are like, okay, so you've got your Bored Ape, right? But how do you 3D animate it? And it's just funny to me because it's like, you could just 3D animate any ape.
You can
you could've
3D
done-
animate anything you want.
Yeah, it has nothing. It's not like,
Doesn't
oh,
have to be an ape.
but it's also like, it's not like now your NFT's animated. You just made a separate thing. It's not related to it in any way. But I will admit, if I did own an NFT, I'd probably want to follow this guy's advice because you can make something like this. Are you seeing this, Sam?
Yeah, this is. I fucking hate this. I hate it so much. I mean, I know that's the. It's just so shitty. It's so shitty in so many ways. Yeah.
It's like a.
I mean, how big? How big?
God, he's getting
How
down.
big of a community? How big of a community?
His ape
How big of
ass.
a community is this really? The ape.
The ape community?
The ape community.
The ape
Strong,
community.
dude. Ape is strong. Ape was on Jimmy Fallon. and
However,
stuff.
very few are animating their apes for sure.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Yeah, just for the listeners, what we just watched was essentially like, so someone made a 3D model of a bored ape. Someone made a 3D model of their bored ape and then like very poorly wireframed it and made it do like something you would see like a hacker do in like in a TF2, like making their character dance. That's what it kind of looks like. Highly recommend searching that out.
All right, guys, in this video, I'm not only going to buy Bored Ape, my first original Bored Ape, and
I want to show
you
Sam this
me
because it's kind of a
mutating
rundown.
that original
If you
Bored
want,
Ape into
he
an
wanted to sort
M1
of buy it.
serum and an M2 serum
turn-
mutant ape, and I'm also
get a
gonna
mutant
show you
ape.
research that I
Wait,
did.
Oh my
hold
god,
on.
wait. This is the fucking magical thinking thing again. It's
This
like,
guy is evolving. This guy is evolving.
Yeah,
his
like, what
apes
the
through
fuck?
Other
Yeah.
NFTs or something?
Yeah.
You can
no, you're
evolve
right.
apes.
It is absolutely magical. That makes no sense. And
Exactly, it's
not-
like-
there's no sort of.
but it's just
Yeah,
made up.
there's
It's
no logic,
play
it's
money.
just-
It's Pokemon. He's like, well, there's
It's
all
po-
this
it's-
one has
yeah.
special rules where you can combine the apes and make different apes with more money or something.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Well, everybody gets to make money is the thing I like
It's just
about
wild
the
because they
NFTs.
look like dog shit too. I mean, it's
Yes,
really,
that's the whole thing that like
it's
underwrites all of
really-
it.
It's really, yeah, it's sort of wild. I don't know. Yeah, let's.
Well, you know what? They want to
evolved
have
his
their
apes.
cake and eat it too. Because Sam, the funny thing is if you comment on them looking like dog shit, if you're like, well, why does all the art for NFTs look like shit? All the NFT people go like,
Right.
well, that's not really what it's about. Like it's like a financial product and like, it's the ownership, it's the value and blah, blah, blah. But then if you're talking about it the rest of the time, they're like the dopeness is what gives it value because it's sickness.
But the idea, it's sort of like cryptos in general, right? I mean, I guess like the idea behind it was not just financial products. I mean,
No.
you can make the argument that art is always a financial product or whatever, but it was like for a secure way of showing ownership of.
It's
of
a way to
of-
create ownership in the age of
Yeah.
reproduction. It's a way to create owning an original in an environment which I mean,
Right.
I think some people could argue is backwards, right? Because it's like early on, that was the cool thing about digital media, and that was the cool, and like those activists who would like earlier on in the internet age where like the recording association or whatever that is was like suing people for like downloading MP3s off LimeWire, right? Do you
Right,
remember that
right.
era?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and people were pointing out, there were like activist type people who would point out like it doesn't make any sense because if you make like a lossless copy, that doesn't inherently take value away from the company or
Right.
something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's what's cool about digital stuff. Is that it can
No,
multiply.
yeah.
Like I
absolutely.
remember
Yeah.
I can't remember I'm not explaining it well, and I can't remember the name of this guy, but like for instance, one person made this art project where it was like a little computer, and all the computer was doing was like making copies of a song, right? No one's listening to him or anything, but it's just copying this song and duplicating it over and over and over again. And then it had a counter on it that was saying how much money they'd stolen from the recording. What am I trying to say?
Agency.
The record label that owned it. The point being that it wasn't taking money out of their pocket, right? And sadly, this is like in a way it's backwards because it's introducing this thing that was it's introducing an artificial limitation. That was
Yeah,
sort of
I
the beauty.
could see that. Yeah, but yeah, and for something that is, I mean, they are just making it. They're making these things now as it's not. They say it's unique, but it's like just a template. A lot of them are
Oh
just
my
like
God.
a template.
Yeah, that's the whole
Right?
other
I mean,
fucking
it's
thing
just
is that it's not even like art someone really made.
Well, they make
No.
it, and then like they have the auto-generated
Yeah.
AI make like
Right,
10,000 iterations of it,
Exactly.
like
It
permutations.
generates.
You
Yeah,
make, like-
one wearing cowboy hat, one's got pink hair.
Well, that's what you do. You draw like a couple hats. You draw like
Yeah.
10 Hape hats.
And then you can just
Draw a 5
yeah,
panel and then like
thousands.
shoot a
You get
bunch of
thousands
colors into it.
combinations. Yeah.
But
Yes,
let's talk about
this
mutation.
guy's cool because this is his
Yeah.
retirement. It's his retirement strategy. I just I
didn't
just
even
saw
notice
that on the title.
That's so cool.
That's
So,
You know,
yeah.
God bless
Listen
him.
to this guy's retirement
God
strategy.
bless him.
It probably will work. That's the cool thing about it.
So make sure that you watch this whole video because it's very valuable. And
Super
it'll
valuable
probably
video.
either save you
Putting value
or
on the
make you
vid.
a lot of money.
Shit.
Come on, baby.
Smacking the
His,
jewel.
his
smacking that
voice
jewel.
does not match
my
his,
wallet.
his
Let's buy
appearance.
He's hitting the jewel. He's on open seas, ready to go.
And I just know that like apes are so viral, they're gonna outperform CryptoPunks probably. Like it's because of the community, right? Like
He just knows it.
CryptoPunks is like something.
He's
that
in like Thailand or something.
Yeah,
I feel
absolutely.
is like it's
Somewhere he doesn't have to
iconic,
pay 0
legendary.
crypto.
Wait,
tax.
dude. This is exactly what we were talking about.
It's
You got to
because of
listen to his
community,
terms
right?
here.
Like, CryptoPunks is like something that I don't know. I feel is like it's iconic, legendary, but the community around the apes is insane.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
imagine-
so funny.
Imagine
That's
dropping 200K and like your explanation for it is that's just insane.
But I
dude.
just love that it's like, traditionally people be like, well, you know, I think Apple's gonna beat Microsoft eventually because, like, you know, their products are just, you know, they last longer.
and
blah
that's
blah
stupid
blah.
for its own reasons.
And
yeah.
right. But I'm just saying, but this guy's replacing with an even more. He's like,
It's so far.
Well,
from,
listen.
from the thing.
listen, CryptoPunks is iconic and legendary. This is his analysis of why it's a good investment. He's like, CryptoPunks is iconic and legendary, but the Bored Apes have a way more viral community. So I
Yeah.
think that in the long
Yeah.
run, that's gonna be the safe bet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just it's so it's if regular, you know, stock trading was already convoluted, like this is insane. It is like magic, believing in magic.
To a
Absolutely.
degree, or just like they talk about this stuff as if it is real, as if it is a real quality.
That's
like dopeness.
Yeah, that's something I didn't expect, I guess. Coming I haven't looked at a lot of this
Sam's
stuff.
coming in cold.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming
which is
in
good.
cold. And I guess I was having trouble understanding why anyone would be doing this, would be spending money on this. But now it kind of makes sense. It is like astrology or something. I
That you
mean,
can make money on. Like,
Yeah.
well, make
profiting
or
off of
lose
astrology
or lose a lot of money.
tons of cash, which nobody talks
But
about.
also, it's like, but this guy's talking about just the, you know, he just wants to be part of this group.
This beautiful
He
time.
wants to be
Yeah.
part of this community. He doesn't. I mean, that might be a big part of it as well. It seems
It's
like.
almost like NFTs like were preceded by the type of person that would like them, because like this type of entrepreneurial, like before NFTs, this guy was probably always coming up with like business ideas,
Well, it's like he'd be into fucking
Yeah.
Herbalife or something. man.
Herbalife, or he's like, man, I just came up with it. It's like Uber for RC cars. So they
Yeah.
drive the RC car to your door, and then your kid plays it, and they're just not going anywhere because he just like thinks that believing in it is like what business is. Then
For sure.
NFTs come along and they facilitate that, where he just has to be like, well, Hape has a lot of guys wearing Air Jordans, but Bored Ape has more hats. So
You're
I'm
saying-
thinking that long term,
You're saying with just enough fuckheads like this guy, just a swarm. They're just swarming and just
they were just
the
weeds.
niche has to be filled. The niche has to be filled of like, look at this thing. You can just dump it. You can just dump your cash into this
You can just
thing.
dump your cash
You
into it, and it
stupid
doesn't
fuckhead.
take like know-how.
Yeah.
You just kind of like think
Yeah.
about it and talk about it in really simpleton terms, but you're like, I'm a businessman.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what these guys think of next. You know, these guys.
Absolutely.
These freaky guys.
What I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna buy a collection. Okay, so here I've got like, which I think is dope. The one I think I got a really good deal on this one. I love this guy. I
I got a really good deal. On
I got
Yes,
this melting mutant garbage.
I got a
egg.
really good deal on this. Oh, is it free?
It
Was it $0?
No money you
So
spent.
just a drawing that's hard to look at.
Oh
Just
my
hard to
god.
look at.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing.
It's like it's painful.
Is
dude.
that 1274.74? Is that Ethereum? Because then it's like thousands and thousands
Yes.
of dollars that he got his good deal on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Isn't that like it's got to be at least like 30 grand, right?
Maybe. Yeah, it depends on what Ethereum was at the time.
Yeah, it's
but-
all volatile.
Dude, I
so-
also enjoy this graph down here where we can see that the value of this ape has just been
kinda perfectly
rising in
gone
a
straight up.
perfectly straight line. Yeah, that couldn't be manipulated in any sort of way. Who would have an investment in just slowly manipulating the prices of these things?
So I don't even. I honestly don't even understand. Does he buy the?
Well, we're gonna see. Let's watch.
vials
Let's
and he
watch.
Makes. The
I want to
mutant?
know. I want to know. Let's watch.
Little smoking pipe, biker vest, diamond stud, bowler hat. That one was clutch.
That one,
Okay,
diamond stud bullet hat.
my god!
And then you can see over here also I have.
Little
we have
bowler
one
hat.
in the
This
empty
one's
syrup
clutch.
ready-
That's why he bought
Ooh.
that one because it's clutch
Did
and
I
it
pay
has
for
a
that?
bowler
No, I
hat.
didn't pay for that. Dang, floor price fucking went up. I should have got 2 of these things. Jeez Louise.
Oh my god.
Always buy 2. I'm telling you, that's a lesson you learn. Always buy 2. Man, the mutant serum was only 7 ETH.
This guy has
when I bought it
psycho
last
eyes.
week, and now it's 10.8. Ay, ay, ay. And the M1 mutant serum went from 3 to 6, doubled. Ay, 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 ay. No, maybe I paid. What did I pay for it? Oh, well.
He doesn't
fuck are you
remember.
talking about? Just buy the
He doesn't
serum.
remember how many
3.5,
thousands of
4,
dollars he
5.
paid for a picture of like a
Yeah.
a
Easy
tube
anyway. So-
of liquid.
Well, surely this guy's
What I
nest
had to
egg that
do
he's
took
buying all this
forever to
shit with
figure out
was
which one I
gotten
wanna
through
buy,
hard
because
work
At this point, I'm
Certainly.
not buying the floor,
and good ideas.
and you have to find
It's on his neck.
an ape that hasn't had the M1 or M2
bites
serums
or
used on them
It's
yet.
like
Marks.
a Nordic.
What you have to
No,
do
like,
basically is
on
go to
his
like something
skin,
like
it
Rarity
looks
Oh,
like
I
Stores,
don't know.
Bit.
find someone that you like, right? So like,
Dude, there's a Soviet board ape. That's kind of, honestly, that's kind of epic and legendary, to be honest.
let's say that I want to buy, I don't know, let's say that we want to buy this guy, because I actually like this guy. Diamond grill, bloodshot eyes, that's really cool.
Oh my god, him describing the apes. He's like,
Whoa! Look,
those are features. He's like, once again, just pixels, just variations of pixels. You know, it doesn't really represent any real change. He's like, ooh, this one's got a diamond grill.
Grin Diamond Grill.
that's
got the
gonna boost
aquamarine
it.
background.
Right. Well, he's assessing the dopeness of like
Yes, dude.
like potential
As
value
if it's real.
of just
is real.
the randomly generated bullshit.
But wait, oh holy shit!
Yeah.
It actually does increase the value. They just, but wait, but that's so random.
Yeah.
So the makers of it, do the makers of it decide, okay, we're gonna assign 44th, we're gonna assign
No.
this value to red.
No, it just like just like life, like stuff becomes more valuable because people are like, oh, I like that, and so like people want to buy that, and then it like keeps reselling, and so the
They
price
must-
goes up.
But that's just even funnier if
they
they're
must
saying,
generate this stuff. Some of the stuff must be generated with more rarity, though, right? Like,
right, but it's just funny
right?
because
it could
that
be.
like people talk about artificial scarcity in capitalism before, and like this is literally that. You create a piece
Well,
of
it's-
shit, you invent bored apes, and then you go, oh, this is the rarest bored ape. Oh
Well,
yeah.
It's the rarity within something that's already
Yeah, like
completely
you
insane.
invent
Like
a
that,
whole
like,
new category of bullshit.
For the listener, we're looking at this is a screen. What is this? Rarity.tools that this guy is looking at. It has a breakdown. It has a breakdown of this shitty fucking drawing of an ape that has. It's wearing a grill. It has like a ponytail. or
Diamond
whatever.
grill.
Diamond grill. It's wearing a vest. It has a breakdown with sort of these bars here that says like the rarity, what kind of value each feature adds to it.
Yeah, what
It's got-
estimated
this one's
Ethereum
featuring
value?
red. This one's featuring red. That's
Red's
that's
fur.
plus.
You know, this
That's
guy.
plus 12.34. Whatever that is.
Value points.
Yeah, value points within rarity tools.
You're right. This NFT thing is the most fucking fly by night, bro-ish. Like I'm gonna make money. We're all gonna make money thing in the world, and it's like the dumbest. It's got to be the dumbest art I've ever
Absolutely
seen in one place.
Oh, but it's not about that.
Let me
It's
show
actually not
you.
about that, dude. But see, that's what they say. They're like, well, it's not really about the art. But then cut to them describing like why they got the one they got, and they're like, well, this one has
again,
like
8987. So let's see if this is even available.
Mutation tracker.
8987.
Dude, I love that they made a hammer and sickle Ushanka
7661.
for
This
the
one's
ape
also
collection.
badass.
This one's actually badass as well. This one's got a halo and he's laughing.
You can just click through. You
He's
just
got
see
a
the
jovial mouth. What the
Want to
fuck
know
is
where to
this?
invest $1,000 right now?
Mid-roll
Forget
ad?
about crypto, NFTs, real estate, or the stock market because
Shit,
those
where
things
is
are
it
Just
then?
16 years old.
so risky. Instead, you should be looking into this one secret investment asset that allowed me to go from a broke college student to a multi-millionaire at the age of 23 without having to risk
that's his
a
growth
single
cave?
penny of my own. This new
His
investment
growth cave index.
Billing for me. Let's see what M2.
But wait,
It's-
I want to
it's-
see how the mutation works. That's important to me to see. Can we try to find it? Or
How
no?
to mute? How do you just type in how to mutate an ape? Because this guy is like just jerking off on all the fucking coolest apes he can
Which
find.
is pretty cool.
Wow,
but-
this one's sick too.
Wow, he continues
this
to
one's
do that.
also dope.
He continues to do that for several minutes. I'm noticing as I scrub through, he
Yes.
just shows different apes. He's like, no,
Okay,
this
but
one's
oh wait,
pretty.
wait. It just looks like he.
Now he's looking at
those
Oh, he's
mutated.
starting
mutants?
to
Mutants?
He's starting to mutate his
Yeah.
thing that he got.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I think I'm seeing.
Is it like you apply it?
Okay.
To
It'd be sweet if I
Is it like
refresh
a
and they got this
paintbrush
for
and
$6.
Neopets?
Dump the price like
'Cause that's
10
sort of
Is he
a-
gonna buy this?
Okay. Buy
Is he
now.
dropping $320,000 right now? He is.
Confirm checkout.
Damn. Why does this guy have the money he has? It can't be good. It
Oh
can't be
my
good reasons.
God.
It can't be good reasons.
Wait, he just bought it.
I feel bad when I buy
How
a
much?
skin in a video game.
He just bought it. That was like 320 grand for that.
Really?
For that
Yes, dude.
slack jawed fucking ape that has a halo above it, and it's
Oh
wearing
my
like
God.
a, I guess like a Boy Scouts vest,
I don't know.
maybe.
It's
or
like a
some-
punk vest. But bro, I feel bad. New Mario Kart tracks are coming out, and I play that every day.
and those
I'm
are
like,
gonna put a dent.
I don't know if I should really spend money on something like that. It's fake. And it's like $40. And this guy just dropped $320K on a board.
Purchased. It should be confirmed on the blockchain shortly.
This guy's galaxy brain.
Okay, we got my favorite ape that was available that can be mutated. So now
It's
now we
awesome,
just never
dude.
mutated ape.
They
Let's go
decide
He
which
can
ones
mutate
be
this
mutated.
ape now.
mutants and then see the whole collection, all three. Now we just wait for Ethereum to do its thing eventually one day. Wow, Ethereum is such a slow blockchain. It's horrible and expensive. $175 to speed up. It's just ridiculous gas. Like, who uses Ethereum anymore? My God.
You right now.
Thank you, Vitalik, for creating EVM. That was nice of you. And then Avalanche. Avalanche is incredible. It's nice. Very nice. Very bullish on
This
Avalanche.
guy seems like a
Okay,
4-year-old.
done.
What do you think he
Right, so
eats?
now let's
or
go
does he
and
go
see
outside of his house? You
My-
think
my
to,
God,
like-
wait.
Portfolio.
Did he
My
just-
King Crypto Lender. Very proud of that.
I'm sorry. What is that? I'm sorry. I'm gonna remove you from the screen, Sam, so we can. I don't understand what this is. Sorry, what?
My King Crypto Lender. Very proud of that.
That's his Viking crypto lender, you
Owning
fucking
land.
idiot. What do you mean?
Is that another NFT?
Yeah,
So it
dimwit.
looks like an
And there it
M&M.
is. Okay, cool. So
Like the
What the
M&Ms or
fuck
something.
was
all
that?
right.
It's a shiny
Just
disc.
That
man.
looked like something from a game I'd get from the library.
Okay,
when
that's,
I was
that's
in,
why
like,
I
middle
want to show
school.
you guys.
Oh wait, but he's about to. Mutate.
Oh, he's about to mutate it.
He's about to
He's about to
mutate his
mutate.
ape.
Choose an ape.
Okay, he's
What
choosing
for
his
us?
ape.
Thank you.
He's choosing his
serum.
serum.
M1.
Drink
Oh,
it, baby.
He's choosing his serum. Drink it. Drink
This
the
is
serum ape. Oh my god,
And
dude.
it's gone.
Ethereum.
Dude, he's gonna.
Let's
Dude.
process it.
It says sorry, we were unable to
there he is.
locate. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
There he is.
wow.
Oh my god, he's
Oh, it
so
looks great.
sick. He's so sick though. Oh my god,
at
his
that.
mutated ape
Look
is
at
so
the,
sick.
This drawing looks like something that was made in GIMP. You know that program? This looks like, I mean, it looks like deviant art.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
all
God.
like
It's like
2005.
Dude, he's got like a
shit.
devil bursting out of his head. That's how he's all
This
mutated.
looks like
style.
deviant art. Kind of fucking.
There's a devil
worked.
on his head. Okay.
Oh, he's got
There's
a devil
bad-
on his head.
I like
So
the-
sick.
the heaven and
There's
hell
way better
reference.
stuff on
Kind of,
DeviantArt. I'll tell you that right now.
Devil popping out of
There
his
is,
brain,
but this
halo.
I know what
has
you
kind of
mean.
a GIMP
Okay,
style. It has
now-
Or
kind
at
of a
least
GIMP
you didn't pay
quality to it.
$320,000 for the
Smile,
DeviantArt
still
GIMP
smiling.
He
drawing.
doesn't like it, dude. You can tell he's like upset.
Okay, now let's go and mutate.
Sam, would
number
you
of
drop
dose.
320,000 on a
And 2 serum. I
Wait,
wish I
he
had the
can
mega
mutate
serum.
it twice?
Right now, the mega
Yeah.
serum's done for like $17
What the
million
fuck is this
or
shit,
something.
dude? This
Tim and I
makes
need to
no
go buy
fucking
this mega
sense.
serum and use it, please.
At least in
M2
video
serum.
games, like, you know it's a
Drink
waste
it.
of time, and you're
Only
like doing it
costs
because
$160
you have to deal with that every time you
Yeah.
finish playing a video game. You're like,
Definitely
man,
not
that was kind of a waste of
democratized.
time. This guy's like, yeah, I just dropped 320,000.
That's gone.
That's $320,000. Surely I'll make this all back, and it's cool. and,
Surely
like,
everyone involved in NFTs will get all their money back out. Surely that's possible.
well, that makes sense. But so check this out. I
So
kinda-
wait, so Sam, what do you think of mutating apes?
I'm pretty confused by it, but seems like fun for that guy. I mean, it seems like he's living a fun life with just spending insane amounts of money on
$320,000.
like Pokemon, basically like giving Pokemon. It's when you give Pokemon those like rocks or whatever, and they evolve.
He just dropped on an ape probably like more money than all three of us combined have ever had in our bank accounts,
yeah,
Yeah, probably
easily, yeah.
yeah, I'd say yeah.
or at least close, like a close amount. He just dropped it on a picture.
It's an
Yeah, it
NFT,
feels
dude.
yeah, that feels good. That feels like everything like we live in a good kind
Right.
of
It feels like the
system, a system
economy-
that works. We live in
Yeah.
a system that works
It
well.
feels like the economy's working how it's supposed to.
I just
dude.
want to show you.
So
Well,
a
I'll
guy
just
could
say that
play-
based off that
so a guy
guy-
could play with made up potions
Yeah.
to change something into some other how. Okay, well, yeah.
But
I don't-
also,
go
wait,
ahead.
so if he
I-
can mutate it twice, did he just like create value just out of nowhere? Like, is the sum of the ape and the serum the mutated ape?
Well, I think
is it
he
worth
must
more
be-
than both of those things?
You think that those are? You think that the? Do you think that
Yes.
the images that are generated from that are on the blockchain actually, or do you think it's just a?
Yeah, I think it makes
You
a
know,
real NFT. But my point is like, let's say, okay, so they sell the ape, they sell the serum. Then you combine them and you can do that
Mhm.
multiple times. And when you do that, it creates a new NFT that I'm assuming
Yeah.
is worth more than the ape and the serum. And the
Well, you're
original ape
wondering
is
why
not
he-
destroyed. So I'm
You're
just saying
wondering
that,
why
like,
he has so much money in his account.
He's
well,
just-
that
he's
too. He
mutating
doesn't seem
apes,
like
He's
dude,
dude.
but I'm-
creating mutant apes.
But it's just
here
funny
and
that I'm
there
sure
all
that
over,
these
you know?
same bros, I'm sure these same bros, the types of guys to talk about inflation and why it's bad. But in that transaction, he buys the ape, combines it with the serum. The original ape doesn't go away. And then he's just created a thing that's also worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. How is that fucking sustainable? That doesn't make any sense. It got pulled out of nowhere.
I mean, it can't be. It can't be worth much, right? The
I think it probably is because it's at least worth as
No.
much as the original
Let's-
ape, right? Or
let's
else
look
why
up-
would you do
right.
it?
You have to own the original ape to make the mutant.
And the original ape.
This is starting to make sense
maintains
to
its
me, and I
value.
think maybe I'm ready to. I think I'm ready to put my life savings. Let's
Oh
put
my
some.
No, dude. These
Yeah.
are all worth like as much
Oh, look.
Ethereum as a real ape is.
Look, it's a devil popping out for the halo.
Oh,
and right next to
There's
it.
devil halo men popping out,
Dude, the devil halo is right next to it.
and those are what? That's 15 Ethereum. What is
Right.
What is that? What is that right now? It's
30,000 more. I don't know.
okay.
This
okay.
one's 40.
That looks like
40,000.
That looks good. That looks really good.
Yeah, that's a really good ape.
Okay, so
Like
if
an
you,
octopus
if you
nose.
just go on OpenSea.io,
These
and
look
you-
like shit.
and you they all
They
and
all
you go to
look like
all
shit.
NFTs.
Wow.
Wow. I'll say this. I literally thought more highly of
This
NFTs until
feels-
this moment. Because just seeing a random sampling of them and they're all garbage so far.
This feels a lot like when I was a member of DeviantArt in about 2006.
Yeah,
Is there like a law?
That's what this looks. That's exactly what this looks like.
Do they
actually.
have to look like shit? I don't understand. Why is there not
Well, to
one that
appeal-
actually looks? Look at this. Look
They
at
have
this
to appeal
token.
to those
Oh,
melted
this one's kind
square
of
man
cool.
with a bucket.
oh, this one's only $25. Respect.
Maybe
on
we
that.
should get
Come
this.
on, let's pool. We should pool our money on this.
Get an MCI club. But wait.
What is it called?
This is
Can
the
we look
MCI
at
Club Unique E.
Do you have
MCI
a print-
Club.
Do you have a print screen?
Can we look at
macro?
MCI Club?
We could get
look
this
at
one.
these- There are other
We could buy
products.
this. Jack's all excited about actually buying this NFT.
for free.
Yeah, Jack's got to buy it.
we're gonna buy it right now.
Oh,
No, we're
yeah,
not.
there we
I'm
go.
not gonna buy Ethereum right now.
Oh, Jack
No,
just
we
bought
got it. We got the
You
image.
just,
We should set that
you
as
just
our.
capped it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You just
yeah.
capped it. Can
I
we
capped-
look at MZI Club? Can we click on that? Can we look at
Well,
their
can I show
their
you
other
one
products
other
real
one
quick?
on that previous screen, Sam, that I think you're equally gonna like?
Okay, but
it might
but
disappear.
don't.
But we'll go to
Let's
MZI
not lose
Club.
MZI Club.
We won't lose it. We
Okay.
won't lose it. But look,
We can't lose
speaking
that.
of it looking like DeviantArt, dude, look at Dystopian Monkey. It literally looks like an MS Paint drawing. Oh wait, where's Dystopian
gone,
Monkey?
dude.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that's
shit.
that's homeless NFTs. They're homeless guys.
Dude.
They're homeless crypto guys.
Really?
It's called crypto homeless. Yeah.
Look at Dystopian Monkeys. That literally
Yeah.
looks like DeviantArt.
That looks like that music video, that homemade Flash video, kind of for that corn song. You guys know the video I'm talking about?
Yes, dude. It does look like that. It looks like
Yeah.
Newgrounds flash art. This
yeah.
Dystopian
What,
Monkeys.
what's that?
like,
Baggy Palace
it's
or whatever that
horribly
game is?
drawn.
It's like Rocket Power Lost Episode.
What's that? What's that game? Icy Tower?
Balloon Fort.
Balloon.
This is
Balloon
different,
Fort.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, MZI Club.
Okay,
dude.
wait. Oh, we can own a house.
We can own an MZI Clubhouse.
Wow, this is kind of a cool concept.
Yeah, MZI Club actually kind of has like pretty high
Okay.
dopeness.
These are
You
cute.
can own little dragons that are on a stone.
Wow, just a lot of those.
Go to the links here. I got it.
It's just this feels like it does. Some of these feel like they're made for.
Us.
They have kind of a Nick Jr. feel, if you know what I mean.
This is one of the cooler
This-
ones. I
This is on Blockchain Stars. This is determined Jamie Foxx.
How does this not have more value?
don't know.
This is only $127. This photo.
Check their stuff
That's
out.
That is marked up 30,000%. The value. That's $127.
I don't think it's worth enough. I don't think. It's
Oh
worth enough.
my god, these look so awful.
They're cool.
They're
dude.
like the Photoshop filters. They're just Photoshop filters on the photo.
No, this forthright Matthew Perry.
So it's just an adjective plus a celebrity.
Oh no, that's got a little bit of value.
That one's
That's-
It does. I mean, I'm saying that some these actually have some zazz.
It's
to it.
$150.
I would buy that and then like get somebody to make a print. Of
I
it.
wouldn't pay more than $1 for forthright Matthew Perry, and it's $150.
And you're a big fan of Matthew Perry.
Yeah, I love that guy. Where
Is
is
that
he?
young Joe Biden? What is that?
Wow, to put forthright Matthew Perry on,
Oh, they got
I've
Zach
seen
Braff.
several
They got
Martin
Zach
Luther
Braff.
Kings. I just want to point out
Look
I've
at
seen
that
at least
crop
3
job.
or 4 Martin Luther Kings at this point.
It's a crop. The crop jobs.
There's
Oh,
another
no,
Martin.
there-
Oh my god!
Another
Why,
Zach. There's another Zach Braff too.
dude, why are
Scrubs?
Wait.
these are like
Dude,
all
it's-
That doesn't look like him.
okay? All of these.
It's
So
some
we're on
other
an
guy.
NFT
it looks like
collection.
he's had his eyebrows threaded.
We're on an NFT collection called Blockchain Stars, and it all looks like bad early digital paintings with like Photoshop filters of celebrities. This is Brave Zach
I'm
Braff.
pivoting with Sam too. I'm kind of at a point where I actually kind of like
You
this
get it.
stuff. Yeah. This is
I like MZI Club. That kind of appeals to me. You
Yeah,
know?
the 3D guy was pretty sick. I want to see like what the most valuable blockchain star is. What is your guess?
Oh,
Oh, they're none
I
of them
have
are that
no
much.
idea.
Okay, so energetic Alexander Graham Bell is the most valuable one,
0.08.
it's kind of a
Is that what
pun.
it is?
and that is
Because he invented
It
the
doesn't really
telephone.
say a price. Yeah, I guess that's why. Well, that one's 0.6 ETH.
Cool.
So what is that? That's like
Oh, it's down today.
okay, ETH is only
2,500.
let's see. So it's only $1,500. Energetic Alexander Graham Bell.
I don't think any of blockchain stars have been purchased, dude. I think it's like, you
Yeah.
know, go read the description, or, like
Which
the
one?
about page for blockchain star.
I'm trying to. They've got to have something like that,
Yeah,
right?
no, I read it earlier.
Let's see. Where would it be? Did you click this?
No, that's weird. I think you're in some other like you're not at their home landing page. You're at like
Let me just search blockchain stars.
There's Lucky Goats. There's Blockchain Stars.
Okay, blockchain stars, OpenSea.
There you go.
Celebrities and popular people always attract attention. They are beautiful, successful, charming, and very charismatic. I'm realizing that this NFT collection was made in some sort of sweatshop, I think.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's a crazy turn of events for the world. They were always somewhere far away, but not now. Blockchain technologies allow you to touch closer to your favorite idols. Don't miss the chance to be a part of the decentralized revolution. Oh yeah, this is really decentralizing a lot of shit. Get a token with your favorite celebrity and go down in history forever with blockchain technology. That's such a crazy thing to think about, the idea of like NFT sweatshops existing somewhere. I'm sure that's true, where it's just people like being forced to pump out NFTs with like Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop.
This
named wallet
That's a
owns
good
more than
follow from what you
$200
said.
million worth of NFTs, and we have no idea who it is. They have no social media link to it. Now, the crazy thing is that you can see the collections they own.
I like
here
this
and
guy's
the amount
voice,
they
and
own
how
of
he
each
starts
collection.
saying a certain
And
thing.
they have 215 CryptoPunks. The cheapest CryptoPunk you can buy right now, I think it's around $200,000. With some quick math, we have 215 CryptoPunks times 200,000, 1 more. That's, oh wow, $43 million just in CryptoPunks. And as you can see, sold already a lot of them. They have many other valuable collections. They have
You just say, okay, so I don't totally know,
They
but
have
I'm assuming when
Meebits
they
from
say,
Larva Labs.
I'm assuming when they say floor
Cool.
price, that means that the minimum amount a CryptoPunk can be worth is $200,000.
Yeah.
Who the fuck decides that? I'm
It's the
assuming
virality
the
and the
creators,
dopeness.
so the creators of CryptoPunks get to make their NFT collection, then go like, and just so you guys know, the minimum price is 200,000.
Well,
That's
that guy also has
crazy.
242 Chromie Squiggle.
Oh, well, Chromie Squiggle.
Well, I
that's-
just thought it's funny about that video is like, they always say that it's this kind of decentralized and it makes it like an open environment.
Right,
you know,
right.
But it's like it's like it's anonymous. They don't know who is in that
Right,
wallet.
right.
And obviously, it's just some guy who wants to make it seem like NFTs are selling for money. So he's sending all these, like, he's buying these and sending them to different wallets and stuff. And so
Right,
the
it could
thing-
easily be that, right.
Yes, and the
Yeah,
thing
it's
where
the
everybody
classic
says
example.
that it's making the markets better is fully unawares or just like doesn't want to square that circle where you could just it's much easier to manipulate because it's fucking
Yes.
anonymous.
You
Nobody
could
knows what's going on.
easily fraudulent. Well, yeah, I mean, I think
That's
the
what they're all
classic
doing. That's what this
example-
is. NFTs is like fucking propped up and it's gonna
Right.
shit the bed.
Well, the classic example I've heard described, I think, on like, different places is that it's like, okay, you make an NFT, you sell it to yourself for some amount of money that you have.
Right.
Then it makes it look as though it's worth that. You sell it to someone else and pocket it.
Which if you had some regulating that would be illegal. to
Like
do.
you have a couple tens of thousands of dollars. You make an NFT, you sell it to yourself for $20,000. Now its last sale price is $20,000. Someone buys it for $30,000, and you make that money.
Yeah, like I think I have some like photos I put in the drive, but I just kept getting served the news
Point that mouth
article.
into the mic.
Here.
Nice.
It's
Bring
really
it down.
nice.
Sensual. News article.
I kept getting served these news articles that were like guy loses 30 million like in crypto and on NFTs, or like NFTs get hacked or NFTs like get stolen, or like there's like rug pulls, like people make fake NFT projects and they'll just abscond with all the money that they sold them for. Not to be a downer, because NFTs are really cool. and
Because
I-
they're really cool and
I
viral
think we
and
should,
sick, but
I think we all should invest, is what I'm trying to say.
that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
You're like, I keep seeing all these news stories of people getting fucked.
It's just
We
it's
should
like,
get in
yeah,
on that.
I think it's like it's a libertarian hellscape. And it's proving anybody who thought that going about things like that was bad. It's proving them all right. But
It's worse than crypto. That's what's crazy about it. To me, it's like the space of it is worse than crypto even was, because it's like all stripped away is even any myth of like, well, we'll use it to streamline supply chains and every, it'll have a
Right,
unique
yeah.
address and blah blah blah. This isn't even that. And when I know that this is unpopular with Jack. I've said this before, and Jack gets pissed when I say this. When I say that, like, I even think that there may be some use, if there ever was a use for cryptocurrency or for NFTs, this is something else entirely. It's like those things, those little ideas of how it could be used usefully, those go by the wayside. Like any actual use of NFTs where it does something that like some other technology couldn't have done, that's like 0.01% of the discourse around NFTs. And the rest of it is these guys talking to each other about how high the dopeness levels of their mutated ape are. That's like 99% of what's going on in the NFT sort of like sphere.
It's hype.
It's absolutely hype. It's legendary. And
I
iconic.
have a question. How could an NFT be fake? You know, you sell a fake NFT. I don't understand that when I've read that.
Is that a thing that they do?
Yeah,
Well, that's what you said. Is like
the
there's
rug
like
pulling
scams
thing?
where it's like a fake NFT, but isn't it sort of?
I think it's a real
Isn't all
NFT, and they
sort
just abscond with your crypto because there's no way for you to like trace their crypto, and they use like some fucking onion to
But
get
isn't
the
that
crypto.
Isn't that what how all of this works?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That
You're
they
saying
they would sell you an NFT and then take your crypto.
Yeah.
but then they never give you the NFT, you're saying, or what?
No, you get the NFT.
Well, how does
but
that work?
Who fucking cares? Because like you're not gonna. They shut down the whole thing that it's a part of. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, trust.
Oh,
There's
so
been
it's not
Maybe
linked
you
to
can't
anything.
trade them anymore, or
you
like
have like an image basically.
they're not
is what you
hosting
have.
your
You're
image or
left-
something
Well,
on the blockchain.
that's
Okay.
definitely an issue with it, because this is another thing that has been pointed out several times, but some people still don't realize that, like, when there's this sort of, I would say, intentional misrepresentation of how NFTs actually work, right? Where like blockchain has sort of become like a buzzword. Like, okay, in the 50s when nuclear energy was all new and cool, they would put like radium and radioactive stuff in like makeup and clocks and
Yeah,
all sorts
radium
of
grows.
things.
Yeah.
Right? Because like it was the new thing, nuclear power. It's crazy and cool. So you want it and everything. And blockchain is kind of like that right now, where it's just a buzzword they associate with stuff to be like, oh, it's futuristic. It's cool. It's, secure. And so the whole thing with NFTs that they try to push is this idea that these images are on the blockchain. And that's why it's cool, because like, these images that proves their uniqueness. But they're not stored on the blockchain. The only thing that's stored, because the blockchain is like a sequence of numbers and letters. So you can't store an image on it. What's actually stored on the blockchain is like an address that leads, well, now hold on. This is for Sam. An address
Yeah.
that leads to a website where the photo is hosted, just like a photo would be hosted anywhere else. So the same way that a photo is hosted on like any website, that's how every NFT, the image itself, is stored. There's just a number somewhere that says that you own insert link to this image.
Right.
Is a
So
basic
that's-
understanding of it.
I mean, is that the scam then with
Well, it just means
how
that
you can sell like a bad NFT?
it just
You know,
means
like
that
a
it could
bad
go
deal on
away.
an NFT.
So like if the
Yeah.
website that is storing your image goes down or
Which
something,
is just OpenSea, or is that what?
Yeah,
this-
there's
that's,
many
like, basically
exchanges.
a big, yeah.
But OpenSea is the biggest one. But if the place you got it from stops hosting your image, then you're left with only the receipt and no
Yeah,
image.
it's wild that anyone would have faith in that
It
system.
really is. It really is.
It's wild. Besides any of the other stuff, that sounds really bad. It's like a really bad thing to put, $300,000 worth
on
of
a
money
whim.
into.
I say all
on
that.
a whim. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, we say all that to say that these ones are pretty sick, though. Have you guys seen the
Yes,
Artifact?
there are some that are good.
Like MZI Club.
Have you seen Artifact
MZI
Studio Clone
Clubs,
X mint vials?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Clone X Mint.
Here we
Vial.
go, everybody. Take two. Where's the share? I'm gonna share it on Twitter real quick. All right, sorry about that.
This looks like Fortnite.
We're
He's
back
filming his screen.
and retake. So I'm gonna
Like
do one
handheld.
mint reveal. Want to see what the pull is gonna be on this? I think I said in the previous video we have so far we've got a a human DNA with the hat is brains.
The hat is brains.
Necklace.
The hat is brains. God, dude, I wasn't even realizing this was gonna be a meme where like you're looking at a picture and anyone who's telling you about an NFT, they show you the picture and then they describe to you what's on it. Right now he's gonna say, the hat is an afro and it's got spiders on its head.
A mouth. And
he's not gonna talk about
forget what. So you see the artifact logo on that T-shirt, and then over here we got. She's pretty hot too. She's got the grill, human DNA, yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Yellow eyes. Let's see what else we got.
He's not even talking about the headphones. He's not doing a good enough job describing.
And all right,
he only sees what he needs. To
anyway,
see, man.
let's do this reveal.
They're hot.
So let's cross our fingers.
Oh, is he gonna mutate these?
He's gonna do
Wanna
a
do me a favor,
clone
bro?
mint
You want to
file.
actually do that one?
I think he's just like minting new ones.
And then
yeah, this looks real.
Yeah, go to the.
It's cool that
They
it
make
looks
you
like
do
a
it-
video game interface.
Yeah, they make you do all this pointless bullshit.
Yeah, they make you do all this click. It's a video game. It looks like a video game.
That's what I'm saying. It's all that has all the fun of
Sorry about that.
being in a video game and all the real world
You could
consequences.
probably just tap the screen.
Your cash being gone.
And hit let's go. And then there's gonna be the wallet's gonna come up.
Yeah, that looks like a real.
Accept that. How much is he charging? $60. So scroll. Yeah, and hit confirm.
Yep, my little
And
fox,
just hit yes?
My little fox guy is gonna pop up. I'm gonna spend 30K.
One. There's 3 vials or 3 mints in that.
Someone who doesn't know how to screen record should not be spending money on NFTs. I think that should be a rule where you have to prove basic computer literacy. I feel bad for people doing that.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I can't wait to see his mutated
You know what? I
Oh,
don't
it's
think
only
I wanna do
$50.
this.
Well, that's the gas fee. I don't think that's.
Should we do it?
Yeah, that's only the fee to make the transaction happen.
Yeah. All right, do it. I don't care. Do it.
I think so. Oh, or maybe that was combined. He's doing small time NFTs.
We've done really good. So we're gonna do 3.
So
We're gonna
far,
go ahead
we've
and do
done
the
really
3.
good. What do you mean? You just clicked fucking mint.
Yeah, I like
on
the loading bar as if it's like working really hard to make these new stupid images.
It is. It's working hard to like just expel carbon into the
That's true. Yeah, somewhere
it's making nothing. out of
somewhere
it.
like deep in like in Kazakhstan, there's like a generator plugged into a computer, a gas generator, just like.
That's what I think is cool. Is like, okay, if you mine
a mining farm.
yeah, if you
runs on gas.
bring oil up from the earth, it's terrible for the environment and causes all sorts of problems. But you like have oil that you need to burn in order to like
make.
Yeah, use it and then like reap the consequences or whatever. This like let's say this guy mints this thing and he spends like all his gas on it. So he spends $1,000 in gas.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow Joe Biden's like, we're gonna put the kibosh on the crypto market or whatever, and then it just goes away.
I kind of think that's coming any day, honestly.
But it's like you converted all that carbon
for no reason.
Right, not even like for the dumbest reason of having gas or whatever.
Right.
It's just gone.
Wait, are these the new guys?
With this one.
Yeah.
Let me start with that one.
Beep, drop. Beep, bop, boop.
Hair white, hair clip.
This guy's basically he's
fur
he's
coat,
showing us NFTs on a website that looks like a
Let's see if there's any scroll on
Fortnite
that.
like lobby.
Whoa, he's
screen.
older than I thought.
Well, he's got some. See, that makes me feel sad. Like, does he get it? What he's
He
doing?
appears. Yeah, he appears. Yeah,
To
he
have-
appears to be quite old.
Is he gonna describe them though?
Oh, I can't. I gotta show you something else.
Something. Okay, YouTube did this pop out feature that I
Okay.
hate because it
Hold on.
keeps. We gotta close this. You seeing this? Close that. I don't know why it's doing that now. Now I'm old. Clone X will hit 100 ETH
market high, and now
Floor.
you're pissed because you've lost over
at minimum.
50%
They love
of
talking
your
about the
investment.
floor, dude. What
Are
the
you
minimum's gonna
tired
be.
of watching technical analysis videos on YouTube from all these so-called gurus who are just giving you
So-called
knowing full
gurus.
well that nobody
They're just giving you copium.
movements of cryptocurrency.
Currency.
Prefer
Did you say copium?
Hold up,
Yeah,
got
dude.
an artifact. tweet
Yes, dude.
notification. Oh
Everyone in
my
crypto's
God,
hype.
oh
They're
my
all like
God.
young hype kids. Finance.
Speak of the devil, dude.
A real estate. Real
Welcome back to
estate.
the channel. If it's your first time here, we talk all things DeFi, NFT, and early retirement. If you haven't done so already, please smash the subscribe button. If you're a Clone X holder, definitely smash the subscribe button. Help support a fellow family member. Want to wish you happy holidays from me to you, and also to celebrate, give you some alpha. The Seussibles app just launched.
What is this guy saying? I don't understand a single word. He's like, give you the alpha, gonna give you guys some Seuss.
It's a winner. I have a lot of them. Find me on there. My username there is
Seuss wearables. Find me on Seuss.io.
So find me on there. Maybe we do some trades. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, let's get into it. You know what's up. Clone X is taking over. I believe it's going to hit 100 ETH floor. Let me give you 6 reasons today why we're going to do so.
Didn't do it. This was weeks ago.
I have to give a disclaimer. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just some crazy guy documenting his journey on YouTube, giving you his
right. They have to say that, I guess, for legal reasons. But it is funny. Like, I bet you.
Reason number 1 is because your boy's a Clone X holder. No, that's not the reason. But here's my speculation. Okay, part of reason number 1 is because they're part of the Nike family. Let me tell you something. Some people don't like it. I absolutely love that they're part of the Nike family. Look at the iconic brands next to them. Converse,
iconic.
Jordan and Nike. And look at my bold prediction. I think Artifact will flip Jordan brand, flip Converse brand, and become a staple in Nike.
This guy just knows nothing.
I said it first. I grew up with each of these brands. Converse, Jordan, Nike. I have nostalgia with Converse, with Jordan for sure.
Nike.
I flexed that shoe hard. Only I could afford one shoe in my whole childhood. I never flexed toys. I'm not a good fashion guy, but I love basketball, I love shoes. And the nostalgia alone of Jordan, I had to get it. And let me tell you something, guys. Kids growing up, they're not going to be
It's got the nostalgia value, dude. You have to buy it.
Possibly, I mean, they'll be buying Nikes, but they're going to be buying Artifact. They're going to grow up flexing Artifact in school, tutor kids, avatars, 3Ds, everything. People hating on a Nike
in school to their kids, avatars, 3Ds.
Decided to acquire Artifact from Nike. That guy deserves a $10 million raise.
What I like about sometimes too about this stuff is like it's such a word salad, and the way they say stuff,
like only buzzwords.
It's almost a poem. It's almost like its own poetry, you know? It's
absolutely. It's fascinating. The lexicon of it is fascinating.
So that guy's cool. What else did I put in here?
Because it looked like those Clone X ones were far from 100,000 when that guy previously. It looked like they were quite cheap.
Land inside the metaverse has been absolutely exploding as of recently. Even just last week, recording over $100 million
Sam's just like
land sales, which is absolutely
Sam looks like an Easter Island head.
Sell for hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, millions of dollars in places like
for fake land,
Infinity, and even Decentraland.
I don't know what to say about most of this stuff. Is pretty.
I just like that real estate in private land ownership is already so fucked in society, and it's like, what if we just absconded with any even sort of real sense of value that it had?
Yes, but check out where he goes with it.
To the Niftyverse. Now, one more thing before we do get started with today's video, I do want to say that this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. The crypto and NFT space is incredibly risky, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. And the first metaverse we'll be talking about here is Mirandus, which is developed by Gala Games. Mirandus is an epic fantasy RPG set in a massive world ruled by five player monarchs. In-game, players have
it's a really crappy looking video game.
But wait, so they don't even pretend it's something else. It just is a video game.
We'll be talking about
straight up.
But it's also ruled. You go be ruled by monarchs.
Fantasy RPG set in a massive world ruled by 5 player monarchs. In game, players have absolute freedom of choice. They can set out.
In-game
freedom of choice.
In-game, we're imagining that the digital Magna Carta will be written in just a couple years. Then the 5 player monarchs will be overthrown.
What the fuck?
They have absolute choice, dude. You have the choice to go live in a digital feudal empire and spend real money on it.
Out into the wilderness alone to try their fortunes against the monsters of the deep woods and dungeons.
Go alone, too.
Why isn't this just an RPG?
Or set up shop in one of the 5 great cities of the realm.
Why does it look like RuneScape?
Excited for the
it looks like RuneScape.
This is one of the metaverses. I am really anticipating its release. Now, the land inside their metaverse is called Land Deeds, and it is extremely exclusive. Even Miranda says that there will only ever be 1,625 deeds in the world of Mirandus. So that means if this metaverse
creating scarcity, that's a
some of the valuation.
Dude, you know Mirandus? No. Well, guess what? There's only going to be 1,600 plots of land in Mirandus. So you're going to want to get in right now. But I don't even know what that is. Only 1,600. Think about how few land parcels in Mirandus there are.
towards
That
the
makes
plots of
them
land are gonna
pretty
absolutely
valuable.
be insane. It has the opportunity to absolutely skyrocket if Miranda's just.
They also all say absolutely and shit like that. What the fuck?
I'm absolutely hodling. I'm absolutely hodling.
There was another one from him that I thought I put in here, but
Cool.
maybe not.
Wait, Logan Paul explains NFTs?
Yeah,
That sounds kind of interesting.
I thought we could go out on that. Crypto stocks? Where to start? At Ape John.
Ape John?
What the?
Oh my! Look! Ape John.
Did you hold on? You can't go back on ads.
Imagine a
so sad.
Millions share ideas and trade crypto, stocks, and beyond.
Oh, I was a little kid.
And trade crypto.
Those are little sort of crypto Doogie Howser.
The most fucking Reddit shit.
On one friendly, secure, and easy to use.
Dude, Ape John posted, and it started all this good.
eToro. Join 25 million users worldwide.
Ape John made it so everybody could fly over upon the city.
eToro app today.
eToro, thing you never heard of.
eToro sounds like something I might want to put a couple $100,000 inside of this app.
Something like some guy named Tyler made like 2 weeks ago.
Maximum profits, Ethereum plus ton mining versus Ethereum plus Lithium.
Wait, what?
Hello! Plus ton mining versus Ethereum plus Lithium. Here is a picture of part 1 that you can find on my channel, among a megaton of other very exciting videos. What we will not be covering in this video is how to set up the miners and how to configure the patch files, the memory clocks, and how to make banana splits. Actually, we will only be covering different core clocks. Yes, you heard that correctly. Only core clocks, but a lot of tests. Actually, 84 tests to be exact, across all the different graphic cards.
This video seems pretty technical.
RTX 3060 version 2 LHR, the RTX 3060 Ti Hynix memory revision 1, RTX 3060 Ti.
This is really tickling Jack.
2, and both of them are LHR. The RTX 3070 LHR, the RTX 3070 Ti, the RTX 3080 LHR, and the RTX 3080 Ti. With LOL Miner, you can actually use non-LHR.
Yeah, Jack, did you find this video?
He did, yeah. He just likes that guy listing graphics.
He just
cards.
I like his voice.
You just like his voice.
Yeah, you like it.
Yeah,
you really like his voice.
It's really funny.
Where
his name's
Crypto Donkey
Crypto
Miner.
Donkey Miner. It's just like awesome, dude. And I like his
only 12,000%.
how he makes the icons on the videos.
Yeah, they definitely have that sort of viral video look.
But they have like a feature man sort of quality to them or something.
Right.
It's
They're like so text heavy in a way that you can't even really read.
Yeah. I like that. I also, can you go to the drive somehow? Because I have some stuff in there too. WinGimp.
Oh, in the drive itself?
Yeah. It's
yeah.
actually in my
drive. It's your drive.
It's in my drive.
Okay.
I could kind of do some work.
Okay, let me just click this video. I don't know, Sam, I showed you this a while ago, but let's see. Found this weird type of video that was like,
all right, Bitcoin, blockchain, Dogecoin, Ethereum, NFTs.
For some reason, this video is like a 360 VR video.
Lord, what does all of it mean?
Do you remember this, Sam, when I was sending you guys these? I found all these crypto videos that were just kind of in 360 VR for no discernible reason.
Noob to crypto genius. I'm going to tell you what it is, why it keeps becoming more important, what I've actually invested in myself.
This would be really cool if you had like an Oculus Rift.
Okay, so when society was in its early stages, there was no such thing as money. We'll call this stage 1.
When society was in its early stages, there was no such thing as money. Now there's crypto and everything's great.
Now you can fly.
That one at least has a point. This one is like just kind of like aspirational crypto mood boarding, but in 360 VR. Do you remember this one, Sam?
No.
Okay, this one's pretty sick. So get ready. There's like a guy in an eyes wide shut mask at one point. I'll try to have the camera pointed at.
The wheel.
Check this out, dude. This video is called Crypto Billionaire Lifestyle Living Luxury. And like I said, it's just basically a crypto mood board video. You would kind of put this on your Oculus Rift while you're going to bed, maybe, and kind of like try to subconsciously pick up crypto aspirations.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's
Just a 3D view of the back of a plane landing.
Wait, Sam, I want to see the suit
You're
guy
on the
so
backside
bad.
looking at it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, where's he there?
Was that him?
That's you, man. Whoa.
Wait, did I miss
This
the
is
suit guy?
so nuts.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
wait.
so-
I missed the suit guy. Wait.
It's hard because you have to be
look.
pointing at the right thing.
Dude, wait. This is you with crypto. That's you with crypto. You're wearing like a gold mask.
You're worshiping Baphomet. You're sacrificing it.
Oh my god.
Wait, what was that?
It's like a guy in a balaclava pouring milk on flowers.
So it's like you're in a skyscraper, you're in a plane. You're committing weird crimes.
Yeah, that guy's on
Lois.
Epstein's Island, confirmed.
You're burning roses.
Was that Tom DeLonge before that too?
Dude, that's part of the crypto aspiration is like you become rich enough with crypto that you can go to like Bohemian Grove.
This
That's
is 10 minutes long.
Oh my god, it is. What the fuck? How is this 10 minutes long?
This is the future they want. This is the future that we will get. And it's beautiful, man.
Dude, this is the use case
Everyone's
of NFTs.
gonna own NFTs.
This is what's good about NFTs. Next time someone asks you, like, you know what, actually, if you're an NFT enthusiast, the next time someone asks you, like, what the point of NFTs is, show them this video. If someone's like, I don't know, I think NFTs are bullshit, just show them this.
What is this channel called?
Let's see. This channel's called Crypto Beat Mania. Oh my god, is this like all crypto music videos? Oh my god, Big Jack. This is Crypto Billionaire Lifestyle Living Luxury, yet another video, just same name.
Not 360 view though.
But wait, what is it this for then? I don't even understand why this exists.
It's for aspirational grind.
I mean, it's
set.
like, yeah, it's like The Secret, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
You
have
put
to-
this on while you sleep, like you said.
But
wear your
it's
headset.
just
you wear
hard
your
to
Oculus
imagine.
and you lock into your upright.
It's hard to imagine
bed.
someone watching this
In
for
your
a
sleep
reason
zone.
other than to make fun of it. I don't understand. Oh, well, that makes sense. It all has like 35 views.
Nice. We're the
No
only
one
ones
is
watching it.
Oh, except
Oh,
for this
wait.
one video.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now wait a second. So here we
Wait
are in
a
Crypto
sec.
Beat Mania, Jack, and all the videos have 100
Dude,
views.
I've seen this place. We saw
But
this.
hold on.
These are all crypto related.
Now they all have no
except for
views
one,
except for their
except for
first
one
video.
was this
Their first
16-year-old
video
video.
with 5.8 million views called "Spoof of Crazy Frog."
Take me back there, dude.
This
Take me
one
back.
video has 5.8 million
There's
views.
a 16-year gap between the first and the second video on this channel. Oh, okay.
Does it
Oh.
have no sound?
Hang on. Bim bum bim. Bim bidi bim bidi bim bum bim bum. Bum bada bum 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 bum. Oh, excuse I. Bum bada bum bum.
Excuse I.
So they made this video. It got 5.8 million views.
Doing that.
Then they went into hibernation for 16 years. And now they make aspirational
And sold-
crypto mood board videos. What the fuck
I
is
feel
the
like
story
this.
with that?
I feel like this channel was sold to the person who makes.
Yeah,
the
and
new
they
video.
got screwed. You're right,
got
and they got
they got-
totally fucked because no one's
They got
watching.
hosed. They got hosed. They got hosed on a crazy deal. That's yeah. They got the fucked
Damn.
up fake crazy frog YouTube channel.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah,
That sucks.
but that was just a re-upload. It was just a re-upload of a thing 16 years ago.
Oops.
Of Crypto Punks.
Strange day is coming to America.
A lot of these people, a lot of these guys, they really like CryptoPunks was really important to them, huh?
I guess so. This is just sort of an emotional slideshow about them.
Kind of the Beatles of NFTs, huh?
What is even going on in that? What the fuck?
Okay, you got a 3D glasses smoking a cigarette CryptoPunk.
Oh, his head is inside a bigger head.
It's just, yeah, it's a crappy, like...
Wow, that was a cool video. That's not related to what we want.
It seems cool, though.
It does seem cool for another time.
You guys want to take a break?
Sure.
What time is it?
Yeah. Then the landlord also lived in like the trailer right next to our house, the old place, and that was interesting. But he's actually a really nice guy. Like, I've had to talk to him recently, obviously, because we were like moving out,
right?
And he was really cool about it. He was like the coolest the coolest landlord I've ever dealt with in terms of like a move out and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there was no walkthrough. He was just like, I just went there to give him the keys, and he was
extremely
like,
chill.
He's like, "Oh, let me write you a check right now." And he just like gave us our security deposit back. And it was cleaner than when you guys moved in. So
wild.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
Man, I'm fucking cold.
Yeah, what the hell just happened? Because
cold
we
as
just
fuck.
brought that all in that we were keeping the body warm.
We're back on, by the way.
We're back
Yeah.
on.
I can't see you. Okay, now I can see you guys. Yeah. What are you guys all bundled up?
I'm drinking a Pacifico from my my shift drink, Sam. I got a shift drink.
It's that
Jack
cold
got
in
a job recently.
Yeah, I got the job, Sam. I got the job, and I get 2 free drinks on the job.
You got the barback job?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You get 2 free drinks on the job, and you bring them home with you.
It's a pretty tough job, I gotta say. It's really
hard,
mind,
complex.
You know, it really engages the mind.
No, it's definitely it's definitely hard work.
It definitely doesn't make you kind
Barbecue.
of go windbrain while you slice pizza.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
what?
I'm definitely not mostly slicing pizza and handing it out to like drunk people that are bowling. Maybe
That's what you're mostly doing.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I wouldn't say that I am or not, and I wouldn't say how
Okay.
old I am either. I would just say that that's normal for what I'm.
That's a
for
normal
my age.
job for that for one
Slicing
to do.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with slicing pizza for a living.
Someone's got to do
What
it.
you're slicing? Yeah, that's right. Slicing pizza, but you also have to like run around and clean stuff up, or what?
Yeah, I'll do that too, and then I'll like
Yeah,
put some
change kegs and stuff.
No, I haven't changed kegs
no.
yet, but I'm sure that that'll because it just hasn't. I don't think it has happened on my shift, but I'm sure it'll.
Oh,
it's
that's
a
hell.
Are you thinking about anything or
Kegs
like
are hell for sure.
while I'm doing it?
Yeah, are you thinking about anything or is your mind like almost blank?
No, I almost like it because I'm like fully blank. I'm just thinking about like whatever I want to think about, you know, so I can work on stuff.
Yeah, you can do that. That's cool.
Work on me.
Work
personally.
on problems.
Yeah,
in your mind,
or just like think of like a funny thing. Like I was cleaning dishes and I just thought of like, you know,
What
like
if-
Bart Simpson, but like it's like standing on like a horse.
Right.
It was just probably happened in the show, but I conjured it, you know. While I was cleaning like big 70 pint
Damn.
glasses.
Usually you're more creative than that with your Barts.
Well, okay, yeah, and then later on I thought of something pretty funny.
Okay, what was that?
Like I thought of like a guy holding like a big flag and like at the 50-yard line of a football, like a college football stadium.
Is that it?
But he's like he has no shirt on, he's like tattered pants. And he's just waving the flag, Ukrainian flag.
Oh, okay, so it's topical.
Yeah, well, it's hard
Is
to
there
not
a
think
Russian
about.
guy
It's hard
there?
to not think about when it's what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, yeah, Sam, I'm just saying I was trying to flex to you that I get 2 free drinks and I'm drinking my
But
Pacifico.
Yeah. What I was asking is,
Right, sorry.
why do you have them at home?
Cuz
I think it's the smartest way to play it.
Cuz you get them at the end of the shift and then like this guy I was with last night who trained me, he was like, "Oh, I just get 2 Pacificos and then I go home." And I was like, "That's okay, that's what I'll be
And
doing."
then he just has beers
and
for
then
the
he has
weekend.
yeah, and then when he's got his 2 days off, he goes, "Well, now I have 10 beers." So he taught me, he
It's
trained
smart.
me wisely.
Oh,
yeah.
It's kind of
okay.
smart, I
Yeah.
think, because like
Yeah.
I don't
That's
necessarily.
just funny. It's like you get exactly 2 drinks every shift, and it's like this guy he's like, just get them in cans. They can't say anything, and then you have a whole. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
I think it's smart.
Some
It's
get
the
them
idea
there.
that you're supposed to be. Yeah, the idea is that you're supposed to be drinking while you work, right?
After.
No, they do it after. It's an after thing. Like I remember I worked at this restaurant and they would always be like, Jack, it's time for your drinky poo. And I'd be like, okay. And then I usually wouldn't get a beer. But then one time I got this grapefruit sculpin beer. It just really fucking sucked. It was like a $14 beer that comes in like a, it comes in like a globular kind of like stout glass, like a wine glass. I'm getting off on a tangent here. All I'll say is that
all you'll say is everything that you've said up until now.
All
plus.
I'll say is just all the stuff. Plus, it's great. Love working there.
Here's what I'll say. I really hope that.
How many shifts have you worked?
One
shift.
He's quitting.
One shift, 2 beers.
He quit today. The guy was like, "Can you come in again?" And Jack was like, "No."
Did you quit today? Is that true?
No, but
it was just the guy just said like, "Hey man, you want to come in for an extra shift today?"
Yeah,
and Jack,
immediately.
Second day, Jack was like, "Nah, nah, I don't want to."
I couldn't because I had to record.
I think that's the right thing to do. You have to set.
I don't want to set the precedent. Yeah, exactly.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's just funny.
That's the test. That's the test. Is like, how much spine does this person have?
Truly,
like they always do that. That kind of place where they're always like shifts are always falling out. You know?
Yeah. Yes.
They're always
it's one of
trying to
those
test
places.
the new people on how much like spine they've got.
They want to find the one.
That's a good call.
Well, it's tough.
They want to find the one
also
to punish.
You're earning cred with somebody who like went out last night and like got all way too fucked up. So then you're taking their shift, and then when you see them, like, oh, thanks for taking my shift, man. Like, come to the walk-in fridge with me,
and do.
Oh, and they'll
be some white bitch.
We'll be doing white bitch.
Oh, you do a little bit of yayo. Yeah.
I've never heard yayo referred to as white bitch.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Brendan's a fucking schoolyard fucking naive.
Careful
boy.
now. Oh, okay.
He's baby cakes Arnold sometimes. He doesn't know.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get gacked out. You gotta go.
That's all you'll say, though.
You gotta come.
This
to
is
Templeton.
all you'll say.
You gotta come to Templeton and go.
Are they pretty
snowboarding.
yayed out?
This is all you'll say.
Sam,
are they pretty
Sam,
coked up at the pizza parlor that you're working at?
I don't want to speculate, but
I don't want to speculate.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they are. Well, I just hope that if ICBMs come our way, I just pray to God that you're not inside this place when the bomb goes off.
Oh, that would be the worst.
I could bowl a few frames.
The worst way to die in a nuclear holocaust would be like slicing
your
pizza.
Place of work. Slicing pizza.
Not even at your place of work, but at a place like that.
Trying
like
to quickly
you're
slice,
slicing pizza with a circular knife.
Slice pizza for
and
drunk people.
You hear a noise and you look out the window and you just see the mushroom cloud and you're like, not here, not like
you're
this.
Just sweating. You're just sweating from cutting pizza.
And you're like,
quickly.
wow, I guess
so
it wasn't.
Aggressively.
Guess it wasn't worth it. I guess
you're all slammed too. Tons of people.
And you're actually there at this point. You're there because you're covering a shift for some shithead
who's at home with their like
loved one.
Yeah,
they're at home with their loved ones.
And they were a Russian agent. That's how they.
Yeah, I can't, Jack. Please, bro, cover me. I want to see my children one last time.
He's what? One last time? I just mean again. You know?
He's in his blast shelter.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah, he works there and he has a blast shelter.
That's cool.
Man, I want a bomb shelter so bad.
I'd love to going to that place to work.
I should keep working there.
Yeah, you should.
You should keep working. You should keep going back and working.
You should.
I want to bust my ass for them. I want to work so hard.
You should work there for years. You should work there for years.
You should tell that to your manager.
I want to break my back working there. I want.
I just God, I want to bust my ass. I want to work so hard.
It's crazy that that's the expectation, and some people meet it.
Absolutely.
Like there are those people
they rise to the occasion
at the coffee shops going like, hey, yo, sir, here I am.
Yeah.
It's me, dude. I'm a good worker.
Yeah. That's true.
No
that's
way.
true of Jack. Jack definitely doesn't always find a way get in a
fuck
golf
off.
cart or something and just hide. Drive a golf cart somewhere and hide.
I used
That's
to do
Jack's MO. Is
Just
like, is there a
hiding.
golf cart? Can I take it over to what's it called? And then I gotta go grab something. I'll be right back. And then just hide for hours.
It's almost like this has happened to you at a
That's the
place
call.
where you worked with Jack.
Couple of places. But that's the call. That's the move. And Jack's
but that
right.
is the genius. That is the apex predator of the minimum wage world. Because I remember I worked at a coffee shop for a period of time in college, and like there's this one. I think she might have been the oldest employee, but she would do this thing where she'd just disappear. Like you and her would be the only ones working, and then she'd just be gone.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, what? And then she'd come back like an hour later and be like, I was taking a break. Just say that.
That's smart. Dude. That's cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to pull off.
Sam's referring because we worked at the San Francisco Zoo together, and I
Really?
Well, a couple times, right? I got you a couple gigs there.
Yeah, I worked there a few times.
We worked at Mexican consulate party.
That was tough.
That was a tough one.
Why?
Sam had to he had to hand out all these trays
I
of
hadn't-
tall popcorn butter. Like
This sounds
No,
so
these,
made
like-
up. I thought you were
all
doing
these,
a
like,
joke
all
when
these,
you
like-
said the Mexican
No,
consulate.
these were all they were all just
This is catering?
Mexican they were all like Mexican politicians.
Yeah.
That were all like very, very serious people.
Yeah.
And I
Pretty
was
corrupt, some
I
of
had
them.
been working 14 hours and I hadn't had a break. I hadn't had a break.
He was too nervous
had
to
a 30
take a break. He didn't want to ask for
I
a
was like
break.
19. I was like 19 and I was making good money at the time. I
Yeah.
don't know, it was for like $12 an hour, which was pretty good.
It was 15. We were making 15 an hour there.
Don, you're wrong about that. There's no way.
I
There's
was.
no way, dude.
I was
Back
on
then?
15.
That'd
yeah.
be crazy.
That back then, that's like
maybe
a
you
lot.
were. Yeah, like 2012, 2013.
I got
or
fired
something.
for it because they accidentally hired me at 15, and then they
That's
hired,
right. Yeah.
they hired
Yeah.
me to do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
concessions one week. I worked like 70 hours one week, and I made like thousands of dollars. And they're like,
What
"Oh,
the
we hired
fuck?
him at like this catering wage." And anyway, Sam.
Oh, the
They had
Mexican
to pay you
consulate.
that,
Yeah,
though.
I hadn't had a break for 14 hours, so at a certain point I was holding this platter to like some shit food. The food there was shit. For all these there's all these like Mexican politicians all looking at me. And they're like in just the most expensive designer suits and stuff. I was just shaking. My hand was just shaking. The food was just shaking. The hors d'oeuvres, And eventually somebody pulled me aside and was like, you're fucked up. Like, what's going on? Like, you're just shaking. You're shaking. You're making all these politicians uncomfortable.
You were carrying a tall boxes of popcorn that we had to
dude.
administer truffle oil onto.
You're
for
making them
hours at a time.
You're making them uncomfortable.
I don't know what they said, but they're like, "Oh, what? No one gave you a break?" And it's like
They made him switch
How
tasks.
the fuck did the event last 14 hours? I mean, what the fuck?
No,
was
that's
different.
that job. Dude. We did
work,
2 events.
You'd work like multiple events.
Oh, I
yeah.
see. On the same day or whatever.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
heinous.
that's
It
fucking
was a
funny.
Wild West there. You know, Sam, after you left, that kid, Moises. Did you ever meet Moises?
I don't know if we should use. Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not his real
Uh,
name, but he used to go by that. I don't know. He
No.
he
Are you
fully.
talking about the guy that got fucked up?
Yeah, he did the thing that I would do, which is abscond in the golf cart, and he did that, and he with his buddy, and they ran into like the back of
Oh no!
in the back of a truck, and they both had to
Oh,
go to the
yeah.
hospital.
Did that guy ever-
Oh shit!
Well, he was laid up like. I thought he got like paralyzed or something.
Something bad happened.
Something
to him.
terrible happened. Like, yeah.
God, that'd be a really
Sad.
crappy way to get paralyzed.
I know. That's why. I
Just
said
fucking
that,
off
yeah.
at your shitty job.
and getting hit in a golf
That's
cart.
tough, dude.
Just golf
That's
cart
really tough.
rear-ending a truck, so it's like your fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, jobs rule, dude. I hope I'm a minimum wage employee for the rest of my lifetime.
Not me. I hope you're a minimum wage employee for like 1 year, and then you're rich as hell.
No, I want to grind. That's the
true.
real grind.
You like the struggle. It
Yeah.
makes you a better person. Didn't Gary V. Isn't there some clip of Gary V saying something like that where he's like, "I wish I could work for minimum wage. It makes you strong."
Yeah, he says he wants to like work without an arm tied behind
Gary
his back.
Busey?
Yeah, Gary Busey's
Gary
like
Busey
he's
said
always
that.
big in the crypto space.
He probably is. That seems like the type of celebrity who might now.
You know
be
who's big in the
pivoting to
crypto space?
Paris.
Reese Witherspoon. Have you seen? You
No, I haven't
followed
seen
her?
Is that true?
Yes. Yeah. Oh God, she's like fully leveraged or something on like all of it because she's constantly tweeting about how it's the future and how the metaverse is gonna like take over. So someone's like keeping her locked away somewhere, and then the doubles like going around like pitching for Ethereum and stuff. Because Reese would never do that. The real Reese that I know,
right? It's got to be fake.
The Witherspoon,
the Witherspoon,
the Witherspoon rises.
Should we look up that video of Paris Hilton?
Witherspoon.
And
do we
Jimmy
think that's
Fallon?
a real? Is that a real
real
last name?
I don't think so. I'm thinking it might be made up.
That's gotta be made up.
Yeah, oh, like a spoon. It's probably from back in the day when they used to wither spoons. What?
Yeah, I'm named after a blacksmith. Because that was a job in ancient England, but your job was withering.
You know what I was thinking about?
spoons?
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
Smiths.
Is Tyler the name Tyler? Is that like
I
a
said
Tyler?
something that made no sense at all.
Is that because like
long
Tylers
rip.
were Tylers? They
Yeah.
tiled things.
Yeah, well, usually that logic of like it was the job of your family in ancient times, it's usually a last name thing.
Not always.
Yeah, like Jack is the ancient people who jacked it off. Jacked off.
Yeah, they did the milking.
They did the milking. They were, there's the jester and then there's the milker, the jacker of the court.
The jacker's privilege.
Jacker's privilege, and he goes around and he jacks all the court. May it please the court, he says.
You know
that's a movie, right?
You know, a Scottish guy invented the milking table.
1998.
Jacker's privilege, Sam.
Yeah, 1998. The guy from Birdman, he's in it.
It's Birdman and
What's
Russell
that guy's
Crowe.
name?
Dutch Bros. Sponsored by Dutch
Yeah.
Bros.
It's sponsored by the Dutch Mafia.
Sponsored by Dutch Bros Mafia. Not a lot of people know
Yeah.
that Dutch Bros Mafia also does like a foundation. Like they have a lot of they do a lot of like financial philanthropy. Dutch Bros Mafia.
Is that true?
We don't have a
Absolutely.
Dutch Bros where Sam and I
That's really cool.
hail from.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't in my hometown either. I didn't have Dutch Bros until I went and watched my aunt and uncle's house in Sacramento. I was super depressed, and I went to Dutch Bros like twice a day for like 4 or 5 days.
Tell them what else you did.
Actually,
Just
this is real.
consuming like
Dude, this is
600
real.
grams of sugar.
This is like me finding out. This is like my depression. This is me really finding out. I'm like, oh, cool. My aunt and uncle are gonna pay me to watch their house. I go watch their house, and then I realize that like there's nothing worse than being alone with your thoughts. So I'm like, you know what I'll do? I'll get Dutch Bros 2 to 3 times a day every day, and I'll watch all of The League. I'll stream the entirety of the television program The League.
Okay.
Not
It's a safe-
particularly
it's a safe place.
Not particularly enjoying it.
No,
Just
no.
it's
Just caffeinated.
You don't need
Just-
that. Have to
Just caffeinated watching that show.
just drinking Irish cream flavored
Yeah.
coffee
Dude,
and just
yeah.
watching the league. And then like as soon as the league ends, I go, I just kind of sit there.
Yeah, you
Sounds awful. I've
And then
been
I
there.
had to go.
We've all been there, dude.
Just look at the pool,
We've
not
been
go
there.
in, but look at
We've
it.
all been there too many times. It's
House
monk-
sitting
it's-
alone.
it's-
House sitting alone. A little too depressed. A little too young to handle it all.
Yeah. Well, I had a car at my disposal. That was the big thing, is that I was allowed to drive.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
My
yeah.
cousin's car. So that was why I was like, wow, the car. I'll go to. Oh my God. I'm remembering all the shit I did because I was alone trying to entertain myself. I just went to like every Goodwill in the area.
Well,
It just all sucked. Just alone at a Goodwill just to pass time. Not even to
And
get
you didn't get
anything.
anything, yeah.
No. Just
Yeah,
like
no,
look
no,
and
no.
go like, and then like that was the first time I went to one of those Goodwills where everything's just in bins, just like garbage in bins.
We call it the bins. It's great.
And I was just like, this is a dark place.
Yeah.
At that time, for me, it felt
It
like
is
a
dark, but it is dark, but that's where you find.
That's where you find the best.
That's where
Try
you
to
find
find the
the
good shit.
stuff.
It's mostly
You find
clothes at
good
the bins,
stuff.
though. Mostly clothes
Yeah.
there. Not a lot of the thing I like from Goodwill's Electronics. Usually, they don't really have that at the bins. It didn't seem like. And then I also
No, they have it.
probably
They got the big baskets.
Yeah,
just
it's like baskets.
They're
of
not in the bins, man.
VCRs.
You're looking for bins. You gotta look for big metal baskets. That's what the electronics.
Yeah, and most of them are just been tossed in there, and they're like
They're broken.
they're
They've been broken
to
because they've been
fucking
thrown into
smithereens.
the big basket.
just like just being alone, house sitting, a nice house, drinking
Yeah.
Dutch watching the league, driving to like places like Goodwill, and just like not uttering a word.
Existing in between time,
but
almost.
not uttering a word.
But
out
actually,
loud
time passes.
for days. Just no words uttered.
That's cool. Sort of monkish.
It
Yeah.
didn't feel monkish. It felt like not existing. Felt like I fell into a slip in time. Also, Sacramento's like a good place for that because Sacramento is like the peak sort of like sprawl, where like it's a everything looks the same. It's all like strip malls. You know what I mean? And it all just kind of looks like the same for miles and miles. Big,
It sounds beautiful.
4-lane thoroughfares.
Take me back.
And then I was also watching their dogs. And I had to do this thing where they had this old dog that had kidney problems. And when a dog has kidney problems, you can't just, drinking more water is good for kidney problems. But
Sure.
you can't just make a dog drink more water than it would normally drink. So I had to do this thing called giving it fluids. And so there was 2 dogs and the old one. So you bring the old one into this room. And then you like pull the closet door back. And there's sort of what looks like an IV bag of saline hanging from a chain on like a thing that you would hang clothes on, like a rod. And then you connect that to a thick needle. Here's the thing about when they give dogs stuff. They use just
don't care.
thick ass needles. They don't care if the dog doesn't like it or anything. They just use like big ancient needles.
Yeah, you got to get it in there.
And then the thing is that the way you can, I didn't even know this. I guess this is true for humans too, but you can absorb fluid by just injecting it into your muscle. Did you know that?
Makes perfect sense.
Like
to
if
me.
you just inject liquid under your skin and not in your bloodstream, obviously, but just under your skin,
Sure,
your
yeah.
body will absorb it as if drinking it. And so
That's so sick.
that's how you give fluids to a dog. So what you do is she'd hop up on my lap and I'd take this huge fucking thick gauge needle and I'd have to grab her scruff and just inject it in. And then I'd have to to make it go faster, you go, and she was so used to it, but it was really sad because she was all used to it, but still every time you just put the needle in, like right when you did it, she'd go, huh, and just shake a tiny bit. And then you would squeeze the bag. They told me, like, if you want to speed it up, you squeeze the bag. And then you pull it out, and there's just this big lump.
If you want
on
to
the
be
dog.
done faster,
Yeah.
you can...
and then you squeeze the bag, and there's this big lump of fluid under the skin of the dog. And then you give it a piece of cheese. But here's the cool part. The other dog, the young dog that had no kidney problems, she got jealous. So she also got a piece of cheese whenever you gave the other dog fluids, even though nothing happened to her. Isn't that fucked up? She kind of got the large
Best
end
deal.
of that stick.
Wasn't that
It's
like
the opposite
it's like
phrase.
how socialism would
That's
work,
like
right?
socialism. Yeah, it is. And then they had this other dog named Dari who was like in the process of dying. He was a big dog who just lived in the garage and
More like die.
was completely blind and would shit in her bed under herself.
Oh.
She had a whole bed. What, like a twin?
Yeah. Great riff, dude. Like dog beds are totally
Shit
foreign.
and twin.
Did she get
Anyway.
cheese? Did she just get a little bit of dying cheese, you know?
No, she got like medicine.
Oh,
Shoved. Well, no, I can't remember
Yeah,
what it was, but I
stuff.
shoved the medicine into something so she would enjoy it. And I would
Some
take them all
cheese,
3
maybe.
on walks, and I don't know, something about giving the fluids to the dog. It was a grim.
I feel like when a pet is dying, you can just you gotta just like let it eat kind of whatever it wants.
Yeah, there was something I was feeling. And then the dog that had the kidney
Filet
problems, it had many health problems and
Yeah.
was so old. It was this ancient Shih Tzu that just got.
Wait, there's a fourth. There's a
No,
fourth dog?
That's the fluid
just-
dog. The
a
fluid
den of
dog.
There's a
dying
fourth
dogs.
dog.
The fluid dog is this old Shih Tzu.
Oh,
And,
wow, okay.
It
I
not
was
only
imagining
got
a
the
larger,
fluids.
a little bit larger of a dog.
No, it not only. No, I wouldn't have done that to a larger dog. I would just be like, "You're on your own. I can't handle holding a huge dog and injecting fluids into it." But it didn't eat dog food. It ate just rice, peas, carrots, egg, kind of like and chicken, kind of like.
Yeah, that's
it was a
healthy.
human meal, human grade
Yeah.
meal that it would
It's
eat.
healthy meal.
Absolutely.
That's how it should be. I think it should be the reverse. I think the humans should get the dog food. And I think it's going that way, you know?
the way things are going.
Yeah, I think like soil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah. Down the toilet. Yeah.
Down
Stuff's
the way things are
going down.
going.
Stuff's going down the toilet.
Down the toilet.
NFTs.
Yeah, this is the kind of mindset that, you know, maybe you're taking care of a lot of sick dogs and you can't find joy anywhere, you know,
listen to this
Goodwill,
podcast.
depressing.
You're Joe or you're Jake.
You're Joe or you're Jake. There's like a 30% chance you're Joe or Jake.
Maybe it's time you bought a little ape, stoned and
yeah, seriously.
It's Satan hat.
Because
maybe a brain hat. Who knows?
Maybe we're all supposed to actually just fuck it and just buy one and see if it goes up.
Absolutely. Maybe we should
just buy a brain hat ape with diamond grills.
Well, he's got
sports jersey.
I don't think we can afford any of those ones, honestly. I think we're gonna have to get more of like
it's so sad. Like
we're gonna have to get more of like an unawares.
I think maybe
John Cena.
I think maybe it's worth it's worth spreading yourself out thin for this.
You know what's sad to think about?
Trying to get a loan. Call whoever you know who might give you a loan. You know, lump sum.
Taking a loan from a family member. You know what's so sad? That's happened for sure. Taking a loan.
Grandma. Calling up grandma.
Yes, dude. Someone begging a family member for a loan to buy an NFT.
That's
Think
about this too.
That's happened many
Think
times.
about this. That loan probably like
absolutely
17-tuple. Like, what if they made like $17 million on that loan? That has also had to have happened once because like that's how
it's had to have worked once.
Dude.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Everyone's buying in on the premise that it's worked sometimes.
Think about the most dim-witted guy you ever met from like high school or wherever. And now think about him just like
just so rich.
Getting like one of the funnier things you've ever seen. Like maybe a mutated ape with like a devil coming out of his fucking skull. And he has like more money than you've ever seen in one place, like ever in your whole life.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It does
to think
work
about.
for some people. That's the most fucked up.
Well, so
part.
does like Mona V and fucking Amway.
But it only works for some, and it probably won't work forever. But here's the even other funny. What if we're super wrong? We're making fun of that guy. He's like, "Oh, this is my retirement plan." But what if it ends up like it is? We have to do it for retirement.
Well,
like that just becomes the norm. Is like
play this video because this is a perfect way to kind of.
This is Logan Paul explaining why NFTs will change the world.
NFTs. I mean, there's a lot.
Stop.
Yep.
I'm so bullish on NFTs. Stupid bullish. Especially now. Like I've literally devoted my life to this shit. Like literally 100%. Because like the more I got into the space, the more I realized the practical application.
Also, he's in like a giant kids room. That's like
he's realizing the practical
make this like a mainstay in culture.
Mainstay in culture.
Everyone has an idea of what NFTs are.
Speaking of cocaine, huh?
Yeah. Take his money. Take it.
The hold that it will have in your everyday life will be undeniable, and no one's going to be able to ignore it.
He hasn't really explained anything yet.
Oh, no.
Saying like the way that NFTs are going to be huge is that they're going to be undeniable and a part of your life in a major way that you couldn't live without.
I agree, and a couple projects that I pointed out.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? Is like he has very large children's items all surrounding
fun.
him.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's
especially, bro. Talked about it before. World of
Tommy's World or whatever.
Man, it's like
it's like a big Tommy's World.
Big doll.
He's doing blow. He's doing lines of blow off the Tommy's World mannequin.
And like
it's got like a big stuffed cat alien thing.
Feel proud when I was right about
I have to feel proud when I was right.
It lets me know my head is in the right space.
Oh, he's talking about World of Women, the NFT project.
Space
World
a little bit,
of Women.
But,
he called
I
it.
just want to hit on NFTs real quick, again because I believe they'll be a part of everyone's life eventually. But for those of you
look at these,
they're dope AF.
Maybe don't know what they
You're
are.
gonna
I'm
freak
gonna
out
say
when
it in
you
a
see
different
these.
way. Download this. NFTs are nothing more than
it's just ladies.
Verification.
Yeah,
verifiable ownership.
It's chicks,
so like,
dude.
You own your house,
Wow,
right,
these look
George?
great.
Yep. Why?
Okay, wait. This sounds good. Let's go back to this. Now, hold on. I really like this metaphor he's starting with here. Did you hear what he just said, Sam?
Why do you own a house?
He said, "Now, George, why do you own your house?"
Yeah.
I want to. Okay, I'll give him the attention he deserves.
So like, you own your house, right, George?
Yep.
Why?
Because I need a place to live.
No. Why do you own a house? Why do you own your house? And why do we all acknowledge that you own that house?
feel like he kind of answered why you would own your house.
Yeah, he
to live in
kind of
it.
fucking owned him.
Kind of practical application of a house is pretty evident.
Why do we all acknowledge that I own 84?
You know what I want to show?
Better investment strategy than renting. For some people,
Some other guy
some people
chimes
want to
in.
feel the ownership. For me personally, it's a
I'm
big-
figuring it out.
Humans want to own things. Well,
That's why. Dude, this is like the stupidest guys. He says, because I have to live in it. Logan goes, no. And he goes, okay, humans want to own stuff naturally.
Talked about that in the
I'm
past.
saying why. You have the answer is you have a deed. There's something that says you own this house. We all acknowledge that to be true.
It's kind of circular logic, right?
The answer
Why
is
do
you
you
have a
own this
deed.
house? Because you want to own it. What you hear? What
That exists in the physical world, whether it's a
you
receipt,
own a house,
deed,
so you have a deed.
a certification, whatever. Up until
That we all agree upon.
NFTs and the blockchain, verification of digital assets wasn't really commonplace.
Which was
Right?
good.
Like it's
Which was
nothing
good and
more than
better.
being able to say like, "Hey, I own this," and for that reason alone. And I think if you start looking at it through that lens, not like here's an 8-bit cartoon called a CryptoPunk, because these are collectibles and it's cool and it's where the space is at now. But just like any other industry,
At the end of the day, it comes back to that.
Dude, it's gonna mature.
When all
This
other
pisses me
arguments
off.
fail,
NFTs
it
that,
is
you know,
cool.
most people think are like pudgy
But it's just so funny that he's like, this is what I'm saying, because they all like to pretend. They're like, well, it's not just art. It's not just these stupid art things. But then whenever you fucking watch another video about NFTs, they're like, this one's got a big whale hat, big plushy whale hat, and a gold chain. And I'm going to mutate it.
What I'm gonna do.
They're cool, and they were the catalyst and the first thing to like.
They keep talking about these use cases that
space
just haven't happened.
mainstream,
Not that
but
they couldn't, I
eventually it
guess,
will
but-
mature. I believe next up is generative art.
This
Art
is
created
cool
by
Isn't that what
This
it
is
is
a cool
already?
part.
Well,
and by
that's
the,
what we
and by
have.
the,
That's
and by
what
the
we
way,
have now.
It's
right?
already happening. So
That's-
like, Fidenzas and there's some other ones that are like big. And to be honest, I actually don't know much about generative art. I'm still kind of stuck in apes
Yeah, I
are not,
think-
not
are you-
generative art.
They
Yeah, I
are.
thought a lot of
There
it-
are characteristics, but an artist made them, and
Each one, they're all individually crafted?
I don't know, but that's not what I'm talking about with
He
generative
just doesn't know what he's talking about at all.
Some of them, some of those projects
where I
that are
agree-
like
sort
own
of
one. I
am
don't know if
simpatico
own one is,
with
but a
them.
lot. Some of those they program a code and they generatively create
it's
those
not,
pieces.
It's not what I mean.
Got
And
it, got it, got it,
truthfully,
got it, got
I
He's getting like pissed off. They're explaining, we're like, no, like apes is generative. He's like, no, it's not. It's not. Okay, it's not what I mean. So
do more research
Got
on
it,
this before I
okay,
speak on
okay,
it. But
okay.
generative art,
except
art
keep
created by
talking.
code and algorithm,
Right.
solely. I think is next, and then one of one art. I believe will be the final evolution and maturity. Like
Wow.
like real art. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
the final evolution of
one
NFTs
of one
is going to take us to a place where art has been for the past like 1,000 years.
value.
He's like, someday,
People making
and it's just a-
one-on-ones.
someday we're going to make
maturity.
NFTs where there's just one, and the artist made it.
It makes it safer to keep that item too. Like say, for example, if it's on the internet and like you have paintings in your house that are electronic, if your
He's
house
wearing a
burns
Mickey
down,
Mouse
you're not
fucking
going to lose your
sweatshirt.
assets.
Let me tell you
Dude,
something.
this is an interesting idea.
What's up
Wait,
with the
listen to what
fucking
he
kid
just
shit?
said.
Keep that item too. Like say, for example, if it's
I
on
don't
the
do
internet
that
and
at
like,
all.
you have paintings in your
I'm
house
wearing
that
a
are
saw on
electronic, if
my
your house
shirt.
burns down,
You hear him talking about the electronic
Let
paintings?
me tell you something.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
in
a man.
Orlando.
That's the
But
use.
also,
dude.
that's insurance. I mean,
and I'm walking by
Exactly.
really nice hotel, bro.
any valuable art is
Beautiful art
insured
on the wall.
in a house.
Big pieces, like even Kevin took
Big
pictures of it,
pieces,
and I
big
took
pieces of
pictures
art.
of it.
They were so big, you
Yeah,
know
cool.
it's good.
I had to start. I was like, why do I have to be in fucking Orlando, Florida, to be able to enjoy and admire this art? And in the digital
wow.
world with NFTs, if digital displays become mainstay and everyone has them in their house, you
Mainstay.
can put your art anywhere in the world on any display like
Right.
this.
Which you
I don't
couldn't
have
do
to.
now.
This is
You
the
couldn't
typical
just put
option.
digital art anywhere
Stressed,
now.
frustrated, and uncertain. This is the typical trader who joins the Benz.
In this random hotel in
The
Orlando
Benzinga
to
options.
enjoy a piece of work
Yeah.
that someone spent a
That's
lot
what
of
I'm
time
gonna
on.
do today, right before I go to the fucking shotgun store.
Ubiquitous nature of NFTs among many things is also very exciting for me. I could talk about this forever.
The ubiquitous nature of NFTs among many things is very exciting.
Touch on, I think, where you started was actually higher level than where you ended.
Yeah,
which was I think where the true future of it is bridging the gap.
This guy gets
between
his
what
turn.
currently exists, watermarks, to claim your art online to a true way of. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think the big win ends up being commercial ownership programming. So it's like Getty Images. Your watermark is useless, bro. Like somebody's gonna crop that out. And by the way, like even if they don't, like who really traces back that ownership? I think.
Yeah, and if they don't, like who cares?
Commercial digital.
A watermark is actually a little bit more effective.
Yeah, watermark
Seems like
actually
then-
actually prevents you from screenshotting.
Because like,
yeah, it would seem that like at least with a watermark you'd have to use Photoshop. Right now you could just
Yeah, he's talking
screenshot
about-
any NFT and it looks the
He's
same.
talking about something that's way more work than just
downloading the picture.
Simply downloading
Yeah, maybe,
the
but
picture.
even like as far as memes are concerned, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
See,
yo,
that
you
pisses
produce
me
a
off.
meme. No, and a meme that ends up getting 700 billion impressions. Side-eyed, the girl standing in front of the burning building. Imagine being able to say, yo, that's mine. I created that.
They want to destroy something that's a cool feature of the internet.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
That's what's cool about memes is that they're like a spontaneous human effort to make something that's just cool and not for money. And they're like, we must bring ownership and royalties. You must be paying royalties when you post a meme.
Exactly what I'm
This is it's
A lot
fucked.
of people that argue that. I'm not one of them.
Bro,
But I
it's
think there was a-
2021. Your meme in 2021 in 10 years will be the dumbest fucking thing. you
Charlie
have.
bit my finger.
It's cute, dude.
But
Does
it has.
does that mean
but it
anything
has.
to you?
But
Who
it has.
cares?
And by the way, I'm arguing a non-biased side. I don't have a side.
Yeah, no,
there,
I
but I
just-
think.
yeah.
But I think.
I'm totally not biased at all.
Out there who would argue that culturally, for example, right now the biggest thing would be imagine owning an ape or an alien, right? There are people out there.
Right.
that are
That's
like,
the
yo,
biggest
you can give
thing
me ownership of Charlie
I can
bit my
imagine
finger- bit my
culturally.
finger, or
I'm
one
saying,
of those.
I'm
it
saying
far outweighs.
I'm saying no because the demand for that video is so much less than a zombie
right
an ape.
now, but it's stood the test of time. Like if you ask
No, it
anybody,
hasn't.
if you ask anybody, like what is the video from YouTube history? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
probably
a
would
lot
have
of
said the same thing.
A lot of people would say that.
Bro, who cares?
But
It's-
like in
it's online
5
for
years,
all-
in 5 years, you may ask, yo, what is the collectible
Dude.
CryptoPunk? And
it's a zombie, or that's why. That's why.
Did you hear what he's saying though? He's like, well, yeah, but Charlie bit my fingers online for everybody to see. So are all the fucking NFTs. The apes are too. They can't get it straight. There's no like contiguous logic at work when people are discussing NFTs.
What I think is cool is that I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna someday show my kids me doing commentary on Logan Paul's podcast
This episode
where he tries to figure out and fails basically to understand NFTs, which I also kind of don't understand.
Yeah, we don't understand them
and I
the
think
best,
that's
you know.
that's my legacy that I
Yeah.
leave to like planet Earth, its inhabitants, science.
We should NFT this episode for sure.
Intellectual thought. Can you do that? Is that a thing? Can you?
I'm sure. Just NFT the YouTube link. What if we take a
Yeah, why
screenshot
not?
of the link to the video, then we make that an NFT?
It'll
So you have
go-
to type it in manually.
It'll go big.
Seems like a good idea.
Wow.
We should
comparatively to the massive audience of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a tiny little silo. So how do you?
I think we're done here, gentlemen. What do you think?
No, we gotta just figure out what the end of that is.
Oh, really?
Oh, well,
Is it good?
what else?
This
what else
last
we
couple
got?
minutes? Well, I was just gonna play one of the crypto songs and then sign off. But is the end of
That's
that video
cool. That's
good?
cool. No, I have no idea. I couldn't get that far.
Oh yeah, well we can't either. Oh, Reason TV, the sort of libertarian news organization.
You don't want to play that, dude.
Why is that?
Because that guy's got history on the internet that you can't even fathom.
That's why I want to play it, dude. He did the World of Warcraft rap.
Yeah, are you familiar
And
with
then
that?
he got hired by the Reason TV.
What, like 17 years later?
Yeah.
I mean, this got to be so.
That's who Reason TV
What
gets,
are
dude. They're not out of
NFTs?
touch.
And are they really going to change the world?
Is
Yes.
my neck gonna fly off into the?
Are they really
tippy
going to
of
change
my
the world?
skull?
It'd be so cool if he
That's why
said
Real
no.
Vision is bringing you the best and brightest minds in the entire NFT space to explore how they're actually going to change the game. This 5-day.
This guy did a rap video?
No, this is an ad, but this guy's really cool.
Sets in for NFTs.
Wow, look at
He's
that
really
place.
convincing
All you
me.
need to do.
Look at that place, dude.
Real Vision membership. Enjoy.
Huh.
What a cool logo for a cool place.
This is Remy, Bitcoin billionaire.
Lord, I was starting to slouch. I was sleeping in the basement on my mama's new couch.
It's good to see him, honestly. He looks great.
Yeah, this is like old YouTube style.
Wait.
Oh. A microprocessor, a motherboard, a tower and drive. I put the RAM in the RAM slot, drive in the larger bay. Top busted off 2 fans like a Chargers game. Price spiked to 30.
Wow.
Missed out, I fear. Crudely
Well, we ended up mostly talking about NFTs. So I guess it's more like an NFT episode than a Fin Guru episode, but I'm okay with that. I thought it was cool.
They're the real Fin Gurus.
Yeah, they're the face of Fin.
Guru.
Did you have fun, Sam?
So much fun looking at these freaks and trying to understand the magic that is NFTs.
Me too, man.
I think
Me too.
There's some magic there for sure.
I think we should all go in on a vial, and then maybe we can mutate something later on down the line.
Yeah, you know what? We should, if we manage to do it, we'll let you viewers know if we buy an MZI house. MZI. What was it?
MZI Club.
MZI Club. If we get our hands on an MZI Club, we'll let you know. Unless we get super rich off it, in which case you'll never see us again. All right.
Definitely, yeah.
Goodbye, folks.
Bye.
Huddle game.
Never ending, yo, I'm scaling, fun and
5s are
we're
sick.
spending like a 7 on a scale from 1 to Saudi, call it mad.